am not a bounty hunter. I've heard otherwise.
I intend to rule with respect.
What prevents us all from killing and taking what we want?
If you had spoken such insolence to Jabba, he'd have fed you to his menagerie.
Please. Speak freely.
You're watching Poindexter Lounge. You already know. You're watching Poindexter Lounge for the unity.
What's up, nerd family? Welcome once again to the Poindexter Lounge. My name is Enosh, aka Enosh Fett, and it's good to have you in the lounge today. This is exciting stuff. You guys all know I'm a huge Boba Fett fan. For those of you who've been here, you know I'm a huge Boba Fett fan. I actually collect Boba Fett's, among other things. You could tell. Just look at the room, right? But a lot of you guys who've been around here a long time, I always have some Boba Fett's like just hanging around, like because. That's what I do. I collect vintage Boba Fett's. I got like over like 120 of these guys. So I'm kind of into Boba Fett. I like Boba Fett, you know, it's my thing. But hey, if this is your first time to the lounge, just know that the Poindexter Lounge is a place for nerds. It's a place where you and me and everyone can get together and talk about all the things that we love. Things like TV shows, movies, games, sci-fi, fantasy, comic books, superheroes, toys, and so much more. And if those are things that get you excited, if trailers like this get you excited, if you're excited for Star Wars and whatever, this is the place for you. We have great discussions. We have great debates about stuff. Everybody's got a different opinion. And you know what? It's okay. You're going to find here in the lounge that this is a place where we don't we don't hate on stuff. All right. We're going to enjoy what we enjoy. And if we don't enjoy something, you know what? We're just not going to watch it. But at the end of the day, I love Star Wars, and I'm unapologetic about it. So if that's you and you dig just having good conversations, please hit that subscribe button as well as that notification bell. And if you've been here, please make sure that you're still subscribed, maybe. All right. Thanks to all the patrons. You guys are awesome. Thanks to everyone who gives super chats when we do live stream stuff. If you give a super chat, you're automatically in. If you get a super chat, if you're a patron or you're a member of the channel, you automatically get entered for one of our giveaways. This week's giveaway is this Superman action figure right here from McFarlane Toys, Black Suit Superman. It's pretty awesome. And whoops, my mouse is not wanting to cooperate today. Tell you what, I've been like doing all this stuff, but yeah, there's that. And hey, there are the members. Look at the members right there. All the members are awesome. Thank you guys for your support. Really, really appreciate you guys. Like I said, we'd like to give a little bit back, and you know, do some giveaways there. This is growing day by day, man. We got over 60 members. So join the membership and have some fun with us. Okay, so we're going to jump right in. I'm not going to show the trailer just because I showed that little bit there at the beginning. I kind of had to mess with it a little bit. I'm hoping that it doesn't get dinged. We'll see. I don't care. But I do care. I don't want the whole video getting taken down because, you know, it seems like every video that you do nowadays just gets taken down, like, or gets claimed or whatever. And then it's just, you know, I mean, it just makes it takes away the fun from everybody from being able to do reaction videos. But I wanted to talk about this because, like I said, if you've been around the channel for any given time, you know that I'm a huge fan of Star Wars. I'm a huge fan of Boba Fett. And this show is what I've been waiting for forever. Look, when I was growing up, Boba Fett was the coolest thing around. Everybody wanted to know about Boba Fett. Everybody wanted to, be Boba Fett, play with Boba Fett. We had our Boba Fett toys. We had whatever. Everything that we could learn about Boba Fett was cool. When they brought him back into Legends, everybody was like super excited about that. That being said, there came a point in time where people just kind of forgot Boba Fett. They acted like Boba Fett wasn't cool anymore. You know, I mean, he literally went from being the coolest thing ever to being a character that a lot of people just don't appreciate anymore. I feel that they kind of have tossed him and just kind of forgot about him. Thank you, Disney. Thank you, Dave Filoni. Thank you, Jon Favreau. And yes, thank you, Kathleen Kennedy, president of Lucasfilm, for restoring the good faith of Boba Fett, for bringing Boba Fett back, to bring back Tamara Morrison as that character, and to now add to his lore, to show that he is back. You know, that is, to me, as a Boba Fett fan, just everything, because I love the character. I just always thought the character was cool. I know there's a lot of people who are like, oh, he went out like a punk or whatever. No, it was a bad day. He had some stuff happen, some glitches, some malfunctions or whatever. And look, that could happen to anybody. But as a character, I really felt that there was something there. And then, of course, when we got the prequels, we learned about Jango Fett and his bloodline. I love the fact that they restored him as a Mandalorian, as a true Mandalorian. He is a Mandalorian descent. There was all this, talk about Jango Fett not being of Mandalorian descent and whatnot. And so it's just good to have him back. Can I just say that? And whoops, that's the wrong thing. I'm excited for this show. I have been excited for this show, and I'm glad that we're finally going to get a proper rendition of Boba Fett in the Star Wars universe. I'm interested to hear what you guys say. We're gonna whoops, I removed the wrong thing. Hold on a second. There we go. The pictures. So I'm interested to hear what you guys say. Let me see who's here. RJ's here. What's up, RJ? Anchorman's here. Good to see you, man. Black Ops is here. Good to see you, buddy. That dude Vince is here. Man, can't wait for this. Yeah. RJ says, LOL. Neurotic says the trailer sucked, and Jeremy Griggs is saying he doesn't care and wants to see Gina Carano's movie more. I quoted Jeremy and linked in your stream. Oh, dear God. Geeks and Gamers, shut up. Jeremy, shut up. Neurotic, shut up. Shut up. If you can't enjoy this, you know what? Go home, get out of your pool house, okay, or wherever it is you're broadcasting from. Go hide your head under a blanket and crawl back into the cave that you came out of. Okay, look, I don't have a problem with Gina Carano. I got Cara Dune action figures all over the place, man. I love the character. I don't have a problem with Cara Dune. I don't have a problem with Gina Carano. But to somehow prop up Gina Carano and act like you can't enjoy this trailer, you're insane. You're insane. You're focusing on the wrong things. And that's just dumb. That's just dumb. So good luck with that. Okay. Star Wars is going to move on. You know what? I don't even put it out of the realm of possibility that Gina Carano comes back at some time. But if you're going to gripe and complain about this and act like this, and that's not even what this stream is about. But if that's how you're going to react to this, if what RJ's saying is right, and I don't have any reason to doubt RJ. I haven't watched Neurotic because Neurotic sucks. Like literally all they do is complain and gripe. Who wants to live like that? Who? Tell me. Do you want to live your life just pissed off at everything all the time? I don't. Hashtag I love Star Wars. By the way, you can find these at our Teespring in the link below, okay? So there you go. If you like Star Wars, if you're sick of just seeing this junk, support Star Wars. Don't like the stuff you don't like the stuff you do. But to just gripe about it and complain, yeah, you know what? You get viewers because people are miserable. But I'm not. I'm enjoying this. This is freaking awesome. So I got a guest here that I'm going to bring in just a second. Absolutely, RJ. Enosh is a real Star Wars fan and better than all the haters. I'll take that. Yeah, I am better than all the haters. I don't care. I don't care if you got 200,000 subscribers. I don't care how many subscribers you have. It means nothing as you as a person. Okay? So there you go. All right? You know what? You want to do your little whatever? I got you. I'll see you and I'll match you the fact that this show is going to be freaking awesome. So you continue with your hate, continue with your garbage, continue acting like you represent conservative values and whatever you guys think you represent. Like, yeah, we represent conservative values and the right and whatnot. And then but when we get Gina Carano on, we just go out and have dinner and get drunk and basically, I don't know, carouse around and act stupid, for an hour. Okay. What's up, Caden? Says Darth Maul animated series. Is that a thing? That didn't get announced. I haven't seen that. I'd take it. I definitely take it. Yeah, Andrew, you missed last night, man. We talked a lot about this stuff. Check out the end of the show for sure. RJ says, I saw that Caden, big rumor that they're doing a Crimson Dawn series chronicling Maul's adventures in the underworld before the events of Soul. Give that to me. I'll take that all day, for sure. Not only can I thank Kathleen Kennedy, but I love you, Kathleen. I love you. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. You know why? She has brought us some of the best Star Wars now ever. No, she has nothing to do with it. Yeah, she is. She's the freaking president. Okay. If you don't like the sequel trilogy, great. Don't like the sequel trilogy. It's fine. You're not going to like everything the woman does, but she's just as much in charge of The Mandalorian, the Book of Boba Fett, everything going forward. She still signs the checks. She still writes the things. She still is in charge of that just as much as she was the sequel trilogy, just as much as she was in charge of Rogue One. All of those things, you don't get to pick and choose. And if you do, if you try to make it out that she's anything else, you are a liar. You are a liar and a grifter. And you know what? I know everybody's jumped on that term. Everybody's making videos about how you're a grifter. You are grifting people. You are literally like the scum that used to go town to town trying to sell that people, when people had crops that were dying, trying to sell them potions that would seed the skies. You're trying to act like you're seeding the skies for this new wave to get rid of Kathleen Kennedy and somehow save Star Wars. You're a bunch of idiots. Oh man, it's just dumb. It's just really dumb. Now, what's up, James? I am live. Yes. What's up, Christopher? Says, I like how Boba Fett looks now. Can't wait for the show. Absolutely. Thank you, RJ. I will preach on. What's up, Paratosh? As soon as I saw your thumbnail, I watched it. It's amazing. Oh my gosh, it is. Name here. So what's up? Says, sweet. Send me a link to the animated series thing, because I haven't seen that, but that's cool. Star Wars fan till the end. Absolutely. We will not let this go. We will not go quietly into the night. Exactly, Austin. Geeks and Gamers sits on a throne of lies. Not even a throne. They sit on a stool, a toilet of lies, if you will. Literally, a toilet of lies is what they sit on, with absolutely nothing to back them up. Absolutely nothing. There are no truths to this. And you know what else? The crazy thing, there is no, they have no value between each other. Like literally, they can turn on each other in a moment's notice. Right, Jeremy?
If you believe Doomcock's rumors, that's great. I don't. If you think that Lucasfilm is heading in the right direction, that's great. I don't. If you think that George Lucas has a George Lucas cut of The Rise of Skywalker, that's great. I don't. If you think that George Lucas is coming back to take over Star Wars at his age, that's great. I don't. If you think that Kathleen Kennedy is getting fired for the 450th time, that's great. I don't. So I don't.
Beautiful.
That's it. Like, seriously. This idea, they turn on each other in a moment's notice, and now we're friends again. We're part of the fandom menace. We're not part of the fandom menace. We can't decide what we're part of. We're on our own. We're not on our own. Look, I even respect this. Philosophical Pickle, what's going on, man? Haven't talked to you in a while. I got to get over to MSK's streams and stuff and see you guys. But you're right. Okay, so this is your opinion, and this is fine. To say Kathleen Kennedy has messed up a lot and made a ton of bad decisions. That is absolutely your right to decide that. If that's what you think, that's fine. I don't know. It says, but I love this because she says, but she was a part of a lot of great films and she gets credit for The Mandalorian, which I love. Bingo. You cannot say that she's not a part of something and that she is a part of something else. This lie that Doomcock has put out that she, is she's on her way out. She's only in charge of the Acolyte. They don't even know anything about the freaking Acolyte, for goodness sake. And it's just a witch hunt. It really is just a witch hunt. It is these people who got nothing else to do other than just gripe and complain and lie and try to stir up their fan base, to try to it's all about clicks and views. It's all about trying to get people to rile people up, rile people's anger. Because if you get people angry, and you get people riled up, you're going to get backing, right? Because people are emotional. But that's all it is, emotional response. At the end of the day, Kathleen Kennedy comes out clean, and she takes him to the wash. All right. I'm going to bring in a buddy of mine here, and we're going to talk about this a little bit more on this stream. What's up to my good friend, Austin? What's going on, Austin?
What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm good, man. It's 3:50. Oh, wait. Is the sun out? What's going on? What's
I know. Why are we doing this at this time? It's 12 o'clock my time. I just woke up. I saw your link, and I was like, oh, cool. Let me put a shirt on and pop on. I haven't seen the trailer yet, so I'm super excited.
You haven't seen it yet? Oh, my gosh, dude.
No, I'm so excited.
Yeah. So, dude.
I did hear you said one thing. You said all the right things. You thanked all the right people, but there's one person you forgot to thank.
Ooh, who's that?
My guy, Robert Rodriguez. This dude knows Boba Fett. He is giving Boba Fett the story that he freaking deserves. I mean, I don't know if you saw the behind the scenes featurette when Robert directed that episode of Boba Fett returning. Dude, he had his kids like recreate the entire fight scene with the action figures, and he filmed it with his iPhone in his backyard, and he presented it. He presented that to Dave Filoni as the pitch. Yeah, as the pitch for the fight. And Dave said, "This is the best thing I've ever seen Star Wars." Like, straight up, it was his kids, playing with the clone troopers. He was Boba Fett taking everybody out. He had the iPhone. He literally filmed it the same way he did in the show. It was genius. Like, this is the guy. This is the guy to do it. I'm so excited. This is my most anticipated project of the year. I'm so happy for this.
Nice. Very nice. I tell you what, I've been a Boba Fett, like I said, since I was a kid. And Boba Fett for the longest time, man, he was, he had all this love. Everybody really loved Boba Fett. Mm-hmm. But then at some point it kind of changed, and people just started mocking Boba Fett, almost making fun of Boba Fett.
Yeah.
And I don't get what that is. I don't understand what that's all about. But I'll tell you what, man. No doubt, man. This trailer is fire. I mean, it's got Godfather vibes to it. I mean, because basically Boba Fett comes in and they're, I don't know. Did you see my intro?
No, I didn't get to see.
Okay, I'll play the intro for you again, because it's not the whole trailer, but I kind of got the I got the what do I want to say, the highlights, a couple of the highlights of what it was. So
I'm not a bounty hunter. I've heard otherwise.
I intend to rule with respect.
What prevents us all from killing and taking what we want?
If you had spoken such insolence to Jabba, he'd have fed you to his menagerie.
Please. Speak freely.
Oh, it just gives me goosebumps. Boba Fett is BA. I'm sorry. Boba Fett is the man. Like, he's just like, you know, she's
Speak
just like,
freely.
yeah,
I'll
she's
kill
just
you.
like,
Speak
if you would
freely.
have said this to Boba, or if you would have said this to Jabba, he would have just fed you to a Rancor or something. And and he's just like, no, go ahead.
Yeah, speak freely.
Go ahead, say whatever you want to say.
That's so freaking intimidating, dude. The way he's
right?
oh
Like, what do you say to that, man?
Never mind. I'm good. I can. Never mind.
Here, I got a clip of 2 seconds later of the guy who spoke up.
For real.
I mean, dude, that's just it's so cool, man.
Dude,
So okay, let me see. Okay,
gosh.
okay. So look, here's some of the pictures. Okay, first of all, this shot. Can I just say this armor?
Sick, cleaned up, updated, just absolutely amazing. So close. It's all it is. It's pretty much just cleaned up. Maybe a couple updates and stuff. I haven't. Oh, it's greener, I think. Yeah. But it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
You're right, RJ. The Book of Boba Fett is going to basically be like the Godfather of Star Wars, a mob-like series with Boba Fett uniting all the crime lords and syndicates under him and taking control. And look, this is what they've talked about for like over a decade, a couple of decades, like of doing like an underworld kind of thing. I love the fact that we get to see like everybody who okay. We have all these conversations late night, right? And people tell like William, I love William to death, but William is so wrong on this, trying to tell me, I don't want to see anything more within the Star Wars universe during these times. I just want to see like before and after all this stuff. I don't want to see any of this stuff whatsoever. I don't care what happened after Return of the Jedi. Return of the Jedi was the end. Obviously, Return of the Jedi wasn't the end.
Return of the Jedi could be just the beginning.
Exactly. That's what I said. It's just literally the beginning of the New Republic, of a whole new
the Jedi being rebuilt.
Oh my gosh, a whole new world of issues and problems and headaches and all these things. And I'm sorry, no, I want to see this.
Heck yeah, I want to see. And there's still, like you said, there's a lot of stories to be told. It's just about finding the right ones. Because he makes a point, right? And in that maybe some things in the Star Wars universe that they tried to focus on wasn't right. That's my argument, right, for Solo, is that good movie, it just wasn't like nobody wanted a Solo origin film. This is what people want. You mentioned earlier the Acolyte. Star Wars is going to do an Acolyte series. When they do that, I think that's going to be freaking huge. This is the type of stuff that like they want to see. We've seen a lot of the good side, right, of this era. Let's see the dark side. Let's see the criminal underworld. Let's see all of this stuff. I mean, it's unexplored. So there is a ton of story, I think.
Yeah, dude, I'm stoked, man. I'm just saying, like you said, it's all about finding the right stories, right? And the right things to tell. And I agree. Like when it comes to when it comes to the idea of Solo, I agreed. I didn't ask for it, right? I'll be honest with you. Up until I saw it, I was just like, I really don't care. I just really don't care.
Same.
And then when I saw it, I was like,
pleasantly surprised.
You know what? This is good.
Mm-hmm.
This is really good. Like even with the casting and everything, I was like,
Yeah.
The only thing that I still have a problem with Solo is if you read the Jedi Academy trilogy, which I've given one of those away. I got another one of those sets to give away, the books from Legends. It talks about how Luke was setting up his Jedi Academy, but also in there, Han and Chewie get stranded on Kessel. Okay.
Oh.
And they have to go to Kessel, and there's the Maw. They introduce the idea of the Maw, where they have to go through, and navigate through the clouds and stuff like that to get to get there. And also there's a cluster of black holes. They tell a better story of how Han did the Kessel run in less than 12 parsecs, because what it does, like just cut through.
Yeah.
Okay. He didn't just like do a shortcut. To me, that seems like, well, anybody could do that. Okay.
Yeah.
Any good pilot could do what Han Solo did in the movie Solo. Okay.
Sure.
Get lucky and fly through and do the thing. Right. What Han does in that book where they explain how he did it is around Kessel. There's all these black holes. It's a cluster of black holes is what it is. And so they do this run. They do these races because Han did races. That's what he did. That's why he had the fastest hunk of junk in the galaxy is because he did these races and, and some smuggling and all these things. Like the dude was the king of the side hustle. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what the guy's doing. And so the thing is that what he does is he literally flew super close because he was in this race. He flew super close to these black holes, literally risking everything. Okay.
Right. To gain speed.
I love how your hand can look like the Millennium Falcon.
Right.
So like there's like these black holes and he flies like super close to them, literally basically almost like creating wormholes, right? Where like time and space stretches and contracts and everything. And so he's literally able to go the distance in less time because of bending of space and time. And that's brilliant.
Yeah.
That is so smart. It's so much better than, hey, we needed to do a shortcut. And so I flew where you're not supposed to fly and I got lucky and there was a big monster. And that's the only part of Solo I don't like.
Right. No, that's a lot better is like literally going through portals essentially.
Yeah. I'm just saying that part of it is just something I like a lot better. But hey, Ian, I'll just tell you this, man, give it a shot. Just give it a shot. If you like Star Wars, this is what I've been telling everybody. You don't have to like everything. Okay. You all know I love The Last Jedi, for example, but you don't have to love The Last Jedi. It's all right. But give things a shot, give things a chance. And then if you don't like it, just move on. It's okay. The Plunger is here. Oh my gosh. Matt Jarbo's not even here, but the Plunger is here. Says, can we forget about firing Kathleen Kennedy and focus on firing Jarbo?
Hey.
We don't run that. You know who you have to talk to? You have to talk to fire Matt Jarbo. You have to talk to H-Barts. And I did say to H-Barts, hey man, H-Barts, by the way, I hope you're feeling okay, man. My thoughts and prayers with you. H-Barts has revealed to everyone, so I'm not speaking out of turn. He has had COVID, and so our thoughts and prayers are with H-Barts because he's a special person to the channel. You're all special people, but we all love H-Barts and his funny quips and stuff about Jarbo and everything else.
And Defoe, we know you love Defoe,
dude. You missed it last night. We talked Defoe. Defoe and H-Barts wasn't here. I was like, something's wrong with the universe. RJ says, so Enosh, do you think Din Djarin could appear in the Book of Boba Fett at the end? Will there be any teases set up for Mando season 3, or will this be? Oh, dude, it's all going to be interconnected. I guarantee you, Din Djarin's gonna
have a part in this.
Yeah, have a part in this. What's up, Anthony Strader? Good to see you, man. Says, how awesome would it be if we got Mace Windu in the Book of Boba Fett, where he faces against Boba Fett?
Okay, so this is the one thing I don't get. Look, I'm a big Mace Windu fan too, right? Don't get me wrong. Love the character. All-time favorite. How the hell is he going to come back? Like, I know everybody wants him to come back, but he ain't coming back.
So I can't really talk about this because I've said over and over again, Mace Windu ain't coming back. I can't talk about it really. But don't be surprised. That's all I can say. I don't really want it. I don't want it. It's not something I asked for. Again, I want him to stay dead. I think it's only fair, and I think given the lore, when Yoda says when gone am I, the last of the Jedi will you be. Look, I already agree with Ahsoka. Ahsoka, it's fine because Ahsoka left the Jedi Order. Okay, so she was no longer a Jedi.
Right.
So are we saying Mace is no longer a Jedi either? Did he kind of go down this other path too? Like, what's going on with me? You're gonna tell me that Mace just disappeared throughout like everything
Yeah,
that
all those years, all of that, nothing, no vengeance against Vader, no.
I'm sorry. But unfortunately,
No disrespect to the character. We
no,
love the guy.
I love Mace.
The
I
character.
love Mace Windu.
Yeah.
Mace Windu is one of the best parts of the prequels. I mean,
Yes. Yes. Oh my god.
But like I said, I really can't get into it. But I'm just telling you, dang, yeah, don't be surprised. Anthony also says everything that is happening in Mandoverse could lead to the Heir to the Empire storyline with Thrawn. Dude, that's where it's going.
Yeah,
I'm telling you right now.
Yeah,
look for it. In the next couple of years, you're gonna see Thrawn. Jorah
Ahsoka's
Saboth.
already right there.
Don't be surprised if you hear stuff about Jorah Saboth. Even like it's all setting up. Even the stuff that people are kind of doing throwaway stuff and like I don't like the Bad Batch, whatever. The Bad Batch is setting up for it. They literally showed the planet Wayland. Anthony, they showed the planet Wayland where Jorah Saboth is. And the cloning technology is there.
They brought back Cad Bane for a reason too.
Oh my gosh!
It ain't a coincidence. He just showed up for a couple episodes in that show.
Yeah. Taron, the Book of Boba Fett looks real good. Ian, hey, don't let them ruin anything for you. Do not let these people ruin anything for you. Okay?
No.
You stay, do you. Okay? Don't let them do that to you. Don't let anybody steal that from you. Look, a couple years ago, I did this whole thing, hashtag I love Star Wars. I was making all these videos, kind of like I'm doing the nerd encouragement thing now. Every day I was doing like a hashtag I love Star Wars day, man. It was just like, and it was catching on, dude. And it was pretty cool. I don't know if we got to bring that back. I don't know what we got to do, but Ian, don't let that happen to you. Hey, Ambassadorial Wing, new member of the channel. Woo! Dude.
He's with the cool kids now.
Dude, we are so glad to have you, Ambassador. Thank you for representing the Ambassadorial Wing here in the lounge and being a part of the Poindexter Lounge. He's always been a great part of the Poindexter Lounge, and we appreciate him.
Super cool dude.
Super cool guy, and I just love him. But now, of course, joining here and becoming a member. Thank you, bud. I can't wait to add your name to the list. And I'm trying to find something for you here.
Now now it's a friendship with benefits.
Heck yeah, it is. Here you go. We're so excited. It's time for some woo!
Showtime! Woo! 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 Silent and profiling. Woo! It's live and it's coming. Woo! 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 Woo!
Woo! Woo! Hey, Echo Base Network. You know what? So I want to say something, and I hope you're still here, Echo Base Network. I like these guys. There's a lot of the Fandom Menace guys that I just obviously I've had my issues with, and I think that they go too far. Here's the thing: Echo Base guys, they don't like Kathleen Kennedy. They're what they are. But you know what I love about these guys is they're respectful. They're good guys, right? I'll be honest with you. I don't understand why you hang around some of the guys that you hang around with, but I still love you, right? Like we got Crazy Joe around here who comes in all the time and he's like, hey, I prefer Justice League to Zack Snyder's Justice League. I don't like any of those things, but he's respectful and I love him. He's a good guy, right? So Echo Base, when I see Echo Base in here, like it's cool because I think those guys are cool and I like plus I could listen to his accent, like their accent all day long. I love that's Southern hospitality accent. So and look, these guys are guys who love Star Wars.
Yeah.
Right. And that's just the point, man. Just like don't forget your love for something. No matter who's president of the company, no matter who's doing what, just don't, don't let it steal your joy. This is what's
Yeah.
up, guys. Yeah, I thought the trailer was good, but I wish they had given us a little more. I thought it was the perfect teaser trailer, though.
It
I
is. It
really
is
did.
very teaser. It is very teaser. And look, I do think I watched that. I got super excited, but I was literally thinking, oh, they have so much in store for this. Like they're keeping a lot. I mean, think about this. Like you hear a lot, right? About besides Luke Skywalker coming back to Mandalorian season 2. A lot of the stuff had gotten leaked. We knew Ahsoka was coming. We knew a lot of stuff. I didn't even know when they shot this thing. Dude.
Well, according to Doomcock, they're still shooting season 2 of The Mandalorian. According to Doomcock, they shut everything down and they were filming the entire thing in a big hangar. Again, Echo Base guys, I don't know why you still hang out with the dude. I just don't get it, man. It's just not true. But yeah, man. According to Doomcock, man, they shut everything down. They quarantined everybody for 2 weeks. They were putting people in. Now he misspoke, so we teased him about it. But like he said, they're filming season 2, and we're like, the season 2 was coming out like already, like they were already in season 3, but whatever.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, just the ridiculousness of it, man. But yeah, dude, they started shooting this thing right away, and they're getting ready to go into production on Mandalorian season 3. They're moving right along, dude. And here's the thing. Here's my thing for everybody. Here's my plea for everybody, okay? Because I'm a huge fan of the EU. Huge fan of the expanded universe. I love the Thrawn trilogy. I love the Jedi Academy trilogy. I love those books. And for me, that was canon. Even though I knew, but see, here's the thing. George Lucas said all along, that wasn't canon. Whatever George Lucas was going to do, if George Lucas ever came back for an episode 7, he said, it ain't going to be that. So as much as I love it, you have to separate yourself from it. And I'm not mad at them for decanonizing stuff for a while. Okay. Did I like it? No. But it had to be done so that stories could be told and new things could be fashioned because of where we were. Now, they're in a place where they're able to build back in the canon in a way that makes sense with where they had to go. And if you loved Thrawn, we're going to get Thrawn in live action. He's already been name dropped by Ahsoka in The Mandalorian. That's her point. Okay, we've already seen him in Rebels. It was awesome. We're going to see Ezra Bridger. We're going to see a completely new thing, but we're going to get all those elements. I guarantee you're going to see Jorah Saboth. I guarantee you're going to see something there that's going to handle like that. We've already, like I said, Wayland's already been the planet where Jorah Saboth and the cloning technology was said to be. It's already been set up with the Bad Batch. That's where they go. That's where they have it. Mount Tantus. That's in there. It's literally in there, guys. I don't understand why people can't see this setup. To me, I mean, it's just the same thing, Austin, like with Masters of the Universe Revelation. Everybody getting all ticked off before they even see what's going on because they just want more. They want more. They want more. But it's a tease. It's literally like, if they just tell you everything, Austin, what's the point?
Yeah.
What's the point? You know what I mean? And so
Exactly.
That's the thing. That's the thing. Sit and be told the story. When you went, like, if you were a kid like me when you saw the first Star Wars movie, right? They didn't tell you everything in that first Star Wars movie. You didn't know who the Emperor was. The Emperor was just alluded to. Okay.
Yeah.
And even in The Empire Strikes Back, you didn't know that the Emperor was Force sensitive, or that he was the Dark Lord of the Sith who was over the whole thing. You thought that Darth Vader was the big bad, and all along it was the Emperor. You didn't know all that. Okay, you didn't know that Vader was Luke's dad. You didn't know any of those things, guys. You didn't know that Leia was Luke's sister. Like even George didn't know in Empire Strikes Back. You know, they had him making out, for God's sake. You know, so the thing is, guys, like, Austin.
Mystery can be a great thing. It can be a great thing.
It really is. It really is. And I want people to just enjoy story. Don't
I
get all
agree.
bent out of shape. But here's the thing again. Anger sells. Okay. So, the first thing when Masters of the Universe trailer came out and it's like, oh my God, Tila has a haircut that's buzzed on one side. She's got to be a lesbian. Like, seriously? Like, no matter what they tell you.
Every chick that's got a short haircut. Uh-oh. Congratulations.
Just saying. I just finished the comic run of Masters of the Universe Revelation.
Yeah,
leading up
you
to
were
it.
talking about it,
guys.
yeah.
If you haven't read that, it's amazing. It ties in for sure.
I think I'm gonna get on that.
It explains why Tila is so ticked off, because everybody seems to know things about her that she doesn't know about herself.
Sure.
And yet she realizes that she doesn't really know much about anybody else. She really doesn't know anything about He-Man. He-Man just shows up out of nowhere, like to save the day. But nobody knows who he is. And Adam's constantly missing, and his dad is dying. And it's like, well, where's Adam? What, and Orko's just like, oh, well, he's on his way.
And I love that first episode. It's all revealed. Everybody tries to, make it sound like, oh, it was a white lie, and it was for a good thing, right? He's He-Man, and blah blah blah. We're doing it, but for her, and that's what I really enjoy about the series is now it's not making her the next He-Man or whatever, giving her the power, but it's a journey of self-discovery for her as a character. She does not know who or how she fits into this world, because everything that she believed up until this point wasn't true. And so I think that's very interesting. I think it's a great thing to do, and then incorporate how they've incorporated He-Man and everything into it. Has just
it's still a He-Man story. Like Kevin didn't lie to people about that. The thing is if you ask somebody point blank, like, that's the problem, is that the people asking Kevin questions about Masters of the Universe were asking specific questions about plot and details and stuff that they were not ready to share. Okay.
Sure,
so
right.
So you can't come out and say, like, if he had come out and said, well, it focuses, the first part, focuses heavily on Tila, people would have been like, what do you mean it focuses on Tila? We want He-Man. We want He-Man. And that's exactly what they did. They whined like little babies because they didn't understand where the story was going. And, it's okay to have development of other characters. And He-Man is central to the story that's being told, even in the first part, because yes, spoiler for anyone who hasn't seen it, he dies in the first episode, but he's not gone.
Yeah.
Superman, one of the greatest storylines ever is the death of Superman comic storyline. I love when I have props. Ooh. I don't even mean to have the props, but I got the props.
Hold on. You mean this one?
Yes, Matt. So the death of Superman was such a great story, but you know what? They went almost a year, Austin, after the death of Superman, without Superman in the titles. Like, Superman was dead. You didn't know if Superman was coming back. They had 4 other people. They had Superboy, Steel, Cyborg Superman, and the Eradicator, and you had no idea who Superman was. Superman wasn't there, but the cast of characters around came together, and that was some of the most riveting stories in the Superman books ever, was leading up to his return.
Yep. But they did
Superman was definitely a part of it. He was felt throughout. The ramifications of the death of Superman echoed throughout the DC universe with the heroes and the villains even, and all those things. And that's what was so amazing about Revelation when it started. And this isn't a stream about Revelation, but the point remains about all of this stuff is that what if during the death of Superman, can you imagine if we were in the same world that we're in right now and everybody was just like, oh, Superman's dead. What are you doing? Really?
Yeah,
really? So you're just going to kill Superman like that, huh? And
And I do think, unfortunately, that's a lot to do, like, with my generation. It is. We want things, now. We want it quick. We want it in a short time frame. We want to, all of a sudden, all these things that used to be great in character development and character building and world building, that's what a lot of people forget, too, is like, Star Wars isn't just Luke Skywalker. Masters of the Universe isn't just He-Man. All of these different IPs, there's so much. Great to bring it back to Star Wars, as far as the He-Man stuff, they're focusing on Tila in one part, but that's just one part, We're in still the Luke Skywalker era, like we said earlier, and we're learning and seeing so much in different characters. Luke Skywalker was still the central character and point and how this all kind of revolves around, but there's other characters, other things going on that, you know, haven't been seen. And I don't see why it's a problem, why people get so upset when they try to explore those different things. It's like you know, the last Jedi. For me, that movie opened up the world to Star Wars completely, because it basically just said, you know, it's not about being a Skywalker now.
Exactly. What's up, my friend Johnny Gamble? Love this guy. He's a good guy. Johnny says Mace got corn real good. He gone.
Dude,
he gone.
He took a fall, man. He took a pretty armless fall.
I'm just saying, but unfortunately, I and no RJ, I can't talk about it, but it's interesting. But Anthony Belcher says hello, Enosh and Austin. What's up, man? Benson Sears says if a guy can come back from being swallowed by a giant worm, Mace can come back. Sinaffinity and Beyond says Samuel L. has always said you never saw me die.
Oh God! But that was
that dude Vince. I agree with Vince though. He says Mace coming back makes no sense at all, like given the story. But you know, Anthony says Mace didn't die. Any Jedi who falls from the sky doesn't mean they're dead. I know people love Mace Windu, and it's that my thing is not that that he can't come back.
It just takes away from the story for me.
You know, hopefully they tell a good story, right?
Right.
So I got to be true to everything else I say, right? That if the story's good, I'm not just going to hate it. You know, I'm not going to hate it, but yeah, right. I mean, you know, Ian here says, just my opinion, the prequels were better than the sequels. Dude, I know a lot of people who feel that way. And you know what? That's fine if you feel that way. I mean, like I have a different opinion, but you know, but I think there's parts, right? Because like I'll say like for me, there's parts of the prequels that are better than say The Rise of Skywalker. Right?
Oh yeah.
You know, but you know, it just is what it is. Anthony here says if they go with Heir to the Empire storyline, do you think that we could see Ezra and Thrawn working together since they're trapped in unknown regions? Maybe Ezra could be turned.
I mean, Ahsoka's looking for him. We don't know.
Very possible. Very possible. What's up? Caleb says Mace Windu is definitely showing up at some point with Samuel L. Jackson doing a secret invasion on Disney Plus. You know, Lucasfilm is going to try and snatch him up. What's up, Goober 316? I love seeing all the members here, man. Lots of great members here. Gary Lee Fowler says Mace coming back makes sense. Okay, I'm interested in reading this. The same as Anakin coming back in Kenobi and Ahsoka. It's part of everyone's story. It's not rocket science. So if he turns up anywhere, it's because it's key to the story. Hopefully, Gary. Like I'll be honest with you. Like I'm fine with Anakin coming back as like a Force ghost or something like that,
or a flashback.
Or a flashback or something like that. The only Anakin thing that's got me really worried, and I know it's a hot take for some people because I know that some people are really excited about this, but I'm really concerned actually about this rematch clause thing. That it's going to be the rematch of the century between
Anakin
and
Showtime.
Sorry,
God.
I didn't mean to hit that. But you know this rematch between Anakin and Obi-Wan.
I'm conflicted with it too. I mean, obviously it's an exciting idea. Right, like the two actors kind of.
Yeah, I'm glad to see them both back together.
But I did think I was under the impression that those two did not cross paths until A New Hope, from Revenge of the Sith until A New Hope. Or at least that Obi-Wan did not cross paths with him as Vader. Yeah. Until that was the impression I was
North
under.
Star, come on, man. So should I watch Dune that smells its own farts? Look, Dune is not my thing. I'm not big on Dune. And I've already said that. I've already given my opinion about it. I understand why people love it, and I will not hate on it because I understand that people love it, and I think it's fine for people who absolutely enjoy it. It just wasn't for me. I still have to watch it again. I'm still going to watch it again and give it a second chance. Maybe I'll watch it tonight, actually. But yeah, it just, I don't know. Or Dad bod Boba in his Saturday morning cartoon level, right?
Hey man, Tamar Morrison,
North Star.
Just because you might have a dad bod does not mean you're not in shape.
That's true. And I mean, Boba Fett has been through like a ton of stuff.
Yeah, he's also
He's
like in his-
older. Like here's the thing, guys. And I don't know how old you are, North Star. It amazes me because like these dad bod guys will take all these young skinny jean wearing hipster wannabe kids down. Like I know
Hey,
you
man,
all
leave
think
my
I
skinny
know you
jeans
all
out
think
of it, darn it.
I know you all think that you can beat your dad up, but challenge him.
No, I'm well aware I cannot. My father will kill me.
That's what I'm saying. Like everybody thinks that they can beat dad up.
I do not.
Everybody's like, dad's out of shape. I can take dad, no problem. And then you try, and guess what? Then you wake up and you're like, oh, what just happened? Where am I? Okay. Don't underestimate the dad bod because let me tell you something. You know what? Yeah, one day you'll be 45. Just saying. One day you'll be 45, and a different place in your life, and I'm sorry. It just, dude, Saturday morning cartoon level, right? How?
Yeah.
How?
This is like gritty type. It feels gritty.
Mandalorian has been great with its writing.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. Mr. Horror Junk, what's up, Mr. Horror Junk? Yeah, I haven't seen you in a while, man. Good to see you, bud. Says the trailer looks good. He didn't know Vader was Luke's father. Jay Money in the house says, yeah, just saw the trailer for Moonfall with Halle Berry and Patrick Wilson. I haven't seen that yet. I haven't seen that one yet. Pickle says, I didn't expect a big action set piece at the end of the trailer, but the final line just fell so flat. Speak freely wasn't exactly a cap.
Oh, that was intimidating as hell to me, dude. I was like, if he would have told me that, after just that's scary.
Dude,
scary.
Come on.
Nah.
Pickle. Come on. You have got to be kidding me, man. That is like one of the most intimidating things ever, dude. When you're sitting there with a dude who literally could just kill you and you think you're something and the guy and like she says or Jabba would have fed you to his menagerie, and Boba Fett's just like, oh no, go ahead, speak freely. We ain't gonna kill you, right?
Terrifying.
I mean, he might as well follow it up that with like on the day of my daughter's wedding. Like, come on, like you're right. Like, come on, man. Like, seriously.
Come to me. Oh my god.
Oh man. Speaking of Anakin, I gotta clean this drop up, but I gotta show this drop.
Darkness!
Why don't Asian...
You were the chosen one! It was said that you would destroy this Sith, not join them! Bring balance to the Force! Not leave it in darkness! I hate
you! Oh my gosh.
Mr. Horror Junk says, speak freely, Kathleen Kennedy holding a gun to your head. Just go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. Pretty freely.
What's up, Blake Taylor says, what's up, Enosh? I like the trailer. I don't think much more was needed in the trailer. They're not going to put any juicy content in the trailer. They're waiting for the episodes to do that. Yeah, I agree, Blake. I definitely agree. Anchorman says, my friend who doesn't even watch Star Wars hates Darth Vader's name and Luke and Leia being in love at first weird and thinks Star Wars doesn't have a purpose, and it made me mad, but now I must ignore it. That's a sentence right there. But I still love you, Anchorman. So RJ says, so do you think Mara Jade is going to become a canon character now? Yes.
Probably. Yeah.
I hope that they place her in the proper place, though. I hope that like she doesn't end up having something to do like maybe like back in time, like who knows, like the Acolyte or something, because that's a female centric thing. I hope that they place her correctly, that they don't just put her in a weird place. John McIntyre says, this is something I've thought about. Would Empire Strikes Back be ripped apart by fans and critics alike if it were released today? Can't help but think that some fans would be outraged about something. Oh, absolutely, John. Look, there were people don't understand this. There were people back then who weren't happy with it. They were very mad about The Empire Strikes Back. You don't hear a lot about it, but it was, oh, hey, I'm sorry. Hey, we got DL in the house. What's up, DL? Sorry, buddy. I'm sorry, man. I'm so sorry, man.
Talk some juicy stuff. I'm like, come on, let me get it. I want to talk.
I'm sorry, buddy. I'm so sorry, bro.
Okay.
I'm so sorry, man. I didn't mean to keep you out. But yeah, dude, John, you're right on point, man. There were absolutely people who were not happy about Empire. They didn't like the direction of it, but the internet wasn't a thing, so people couldn't just like literally just go off and cash in off of it. I mean, like they just complained to all their friends. Dang it, my stupid mouse, man. My stupid mouse keeps losing here. There we go. Okay. Johnny Gamble says, happy 2 years to me, by the way. Happy 2 years to me.
2-year anniversary?
2 years for what? Blake says, I'm just going to enjoy the content that's sent our way. I'm looking forward to what's coming, and I can't wait to see what's in store. Blake, you're absolutely right, bro. You're absolutely right. H-Bart says, I'm looking forward to the rematch. And then says, Phantom Menace and Attack of the Clones are masterpieces. So you know what?
No.
So Phantom Menace, I will not give you. There are parts of Phantom Menace that are like absolute fire, right? That are absolutely amazing. But most of it isn't. Attack of the Clones, I didn't appreciate Attack of the Clones until about 2015. And we did a watch party day where we watched all 6 movies leading up to episode 7 at that point. And because we were wanting to, we were getting ready to watch episode 7. And so we had a big party. We had it up on the wall and everything. And it was fun with a projector and stuff. And honestly, I appreciated Attack of the Clones much more that day for some reason. I don't know. Something hit me different about it, H-Barts. So Attack of the Clones, I think, is very, very underrated. I think that
there's parts of it I appreciate.
It just slaps different, DX.
Here's a trick my Nana taught me on how to make a peanut butter and jelly. First, get your jelly, then get your peanut butter. Ready?
You know what? That's a perfect description of that book.
It just comes out of nowhere. Benson's knows about the dad bod. He says the dad bod just beat up Deontay Wilder 3 times.
Why are we hating on dad bods? Like I thought that was in now. Like these Gen X, these Gen Z
right?
people.
I know, man. Z? Comic book Craig movie says 45. I'm already 48, man. You know what? I'm just going to catch up with some of these comments. Says Gary Lee Fowler, that comment I made is in terms of people coming out with it like it's a leak, when in fact certain characters coming back would make sense if the story calls for it and not just jam them in it. Yeah, like I hope that they don't just try to jam the characters in there. That like if they come back, that there's an actual reason and makes sense for them to do so. Ambassador Oil Wing says, as someone who has spent over a year to write a story in the sequel trilogy era, it has not been easy. Making each character interesting and dynamic is not easy, but it's been fun. Can't wait to share it with you. Yeah, man, I know you've been talking about that forever, dude, and I'm definitely interested in seeing what you have, man. Blake says, this is a question for everyone. For movies that you don't like, would you all watch it if it comes on a cable channel? There are those people, and then there are extreme dislikers that won't even do that.
Look, if there's a movie I don't like, I don't feel inclined to watch it again. I don't know. I mean, if it's on TV, I mean, it really depends what the movie is. Mm-hmm. Like if it's something like Dunkirk, absolutely not. I don't care. But if it's like something mildly entertaining, like I'm trying to think what's like a mediocre movie I watched. If it's like The Dark Knight Rises, sure, it's just on TV. It's good background noise. There's a couple of moments.
Well, Justice League came on the other day. We were watching Suicide Squad, which my wife will watch Suicide Squad. Like if Suicide Squad is on, I like even I want to see the Ayer cut for sure. If they ever get to it, but I like the original. even. And but that being said, like we were watching it, and then Justice League came on right afterwards, and we got about 5 minutes into it, and Tiffany goes, "Can you please turn the channel? I don't want to see this garbage." And I was just like,
Yep. That's exactly how it was.
I love that
Yep.
woman. Like I was waiting for her to turn the channel. She was waiting for me to turn the channel because we were busy doing something. And she's like, I don't even want this on in the background. I can't stand even thinking about this. And I was just like, I love that woman. Love that woman.
Yeah.
Benson, I have not seen the teaser for Morbius yet. I know that it came out. That's something though that I haven't gotten around to yet.
You mean the teaser for the teaser?
Yeah, it's like the teaser for the teaser. Yeah. What's up, David James? I like that icon. That icon's pretty cool. Comic Book Craig Movie says, I love the trailer. There are no spoilers in it. This is the way Star Wars should be. I'm still holding out hope that they do a Knights of the Old Republic trilogy at some point. That'd be good. Here's some guy named DL saying, let me in. I don't like it when people try to force their way in. Like that just doesn't work for me.
Yeah, I feel that, man.
Yeah, no, Anchorman, you're good, man. You're good. That's fine. Ambassador says, it has been stretching it's been stretching me mentally to make the characters real and their motivations believable. Also, building the world has been fun to create the stakes for the characters to live in it. That's cool. Johnny says, I got that icon. Number 2. Not important. Hey, yeah, don't forget to give this video a like. If you're here, please give this video a thumbs up. That helps us tremendously. Like, that tells YouTube that people are engaging with the content. So please give that. James, glad that DL's here. H Barts with a $5 super chat. Thank you, DL. I was looking at DL and
you're welcome.
Thank you, DL. Thank you, DL, for the $5 super chat via H Barts, who gave it. H Barts says, I grew up with those films, so to me they are great. I also love Episode 3. Dude, you ain't wrong, man. You ain't wrong. And by the way, H Barts, so some of you guys know I'm starting. What we're gonna have is a Hall of Fame. It's just people that we're gonna add to just to a list of people. We got the members, we've got the patrons. We got everybody, and so I'm working on this Hall of Fame thing, and H Barts, because I came up with the idea with H Barts first. H Barts is going to be the first one. It's not necessarily people who give money to the channel or whatever. It's just people that we just want to recognize. And I already got a couple other names that I want to get to, but I got to get to H Barts first because I said he was going to be first, and so I want to get to him first. But you can see H Barts. I'm already working on the plaque for it. Whoops. There we go. You see. We're already working on it, H Bart. So hey, man, let's figure out how. I know you're not feeling well right now, but let's definitely get you in so that we can do that. RJ says, I still think Attack of the Clones is the worst Star Wars movie. Phantom Menace was an amazing third act. Well, Attack of the Clones has a really bad romance plot and the worst dialogue. Look, the romance plot, yeah, is dumb. I'll give you that. The interaction between Anakin and Padme is bad, but you know what? The other stuff, the Jango Fett stuff is great. The Obi-Wan stuff is fire, and everything that basically doesn't have to do with Anakin in that movie is pretty good. David James says, Enosh on Twitter, Bob Iger said, thanks Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni for the book of Boba Fett. He didn't mention Kathleen Kennedy. Cameron Pasha and Doomcock are right that Disney fired her. No, they're not. No, they're not, David. First of all, Cameron Pasha doesn't know anything. He's literally been pushed out of everything. Like, he doesn't have any knowledge of anything. Tell me when you heard of him before you watched him on Doomcock. I'll wait. But I won't wait too long because it'll be silence. Doomcock is an idiot. That's been proven time and time again. He's lied so many times we can't even keep up with the lies. I don't know. You may be being facetious. I don't know. You may, and I hope you are. I hope you're like joking on this, and that's fine. So I don't mean to come too hard at you. But it just is what it like. She's the president of the company. You have to remember something. Yes, Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni, they're writing this stuff. They're the creatives behind it because Kathleen Kennedy hired them. Right? I mean, she hired them. That's like us having, other officials that do things or whatever. you don't necessarily call out the president for every single thing. You wouldn't do that. Kathleen Kennedy is not the creative force behind it. She's the one hiring them. She's the one approving the things that get done. But yeah, of course, Bob Iger would thank Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni if that's the case. That makes sense. That makes complete sense, man. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Let's see. RJ says Kathleen Kennedy does not have a Twitter account. That's true too. He thanked Lucasfilm, so I think that speaks to Kennedy enough. Absolutely. If that's, I haven't seen the tweet, so I don't think it's a sign that she's not fired. She's not fired.
If she was fired, wouldn't we hear that by now? If she was fired,
well, we've heard it 49 times, dude. Don't you know?
No. Now I'm not talking about the BS scoopers, whatever. Talk about actually Disney and Lucasfilm. We would hear if they got fired.
We would. It would be announced. Oh, dude, Johnny, you don't like Batman Forever? Like, I can understand like hate watching Batman and Robin, but I like Batman Forever.
It's fine.
Okay, Anchorman. True disclosure. I've seen the Fred movies. I know the Fred movies like annoy a lot of people, but no. They're okay to me. They're funny to me. I don't know. Something
Fred is
about
so
it.
annoying.
I know he's annoying, but I know it's like the live action. To me, he's like live action SpongeBob almost. You know what I mean?
Yeah, do we need that?
Not saying we do. I'm just saying it's funny. Dunkirk was so bad. H Bar with a $2 super chat.
Thank you, my dude. Yes, it was really bad. Really bad. Don't know why people think it's awesome. I don't. I really don't.
Gary Lee Fowler says, really enjoyed the watch party, by the way. Roll on the next one. Absolutely. We'll get to Superman 2, man, for sure. Absolutely. Thank you for being here this weekend and doing that. Danny L says, stuck at the office, but came to say hi to the fan. That trailer was everything I wanted for Boba Fett. Absolutely, man. Thank you so much for being here, Danny L, and for being a member. James says, okay, the new Blade Runner, I think it's a good movie, but I won't rewatch it. It is not a rewatchable movie for me, in my opinion. You know, there are some movies that they're just you watch them once and you're good, right? And maybe you watch them years and years later, but you know, it's like there's just some movies that like I don't feel the need to just go back and rewatch right now. You know, RJ is upset. Apparently, Chris Pratt has been cast as the voice of Garfield.
They're making an animated Garfield movie.
So now he's so now he's both Mario and Garfield.
I guess so.
David, I hope you're talking about this live stream. We like you too, man. We like you too. Let's see. Yes. Wow. Actual news, RJ, unlike Geekosity or I Got This Covered. John says, I can't get past the hobo with the I tried sign injustice. I have to turn the channel after that.
I tried. Yeah, right.
I tried. Yeah. Yeah, James says, I just looked at the trailer again, and I guess all these haters are trying to dislike the trailer. Look, here's the thing. They literally have to try to come up with something that you wouldn't like about this trailer. You know? Yeah. Oh, you know what? I forgot about this, RJ. You're absolutely right. I totally forgot about this. It's a good point. Cameron Pasha communicated with the witches who read the tea leaves and teleported their spirits to see that Kathleen Kennedy was packing up her office and leaving. That's a real thing.
Dear God.
Did you guys see that?
Yeah.
No.
That like on Doomcock, they did a seance thing and supposedly like did a what's that called where you leave your body and do that thing.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it's called right now. I know what it is, but I can't remember what it's called right now. Yeah. But like literally did this thing where like they supposedly remote viewed and saw in Kathleen Kennedy's office. Guys.
Crazy.
Seriously. Come here. They are literally doing streams where they're doing seances and literally trying to like act like they're remote viewing into Kathleen Kennedy's office. And these are the people that you believe about Star Wars and about pop culture and where it's going? Really? Really? Okay.
They lost their minds.
Like I mean, oh, I just don't know what to tell you. If that's the case, I mean, if that's what you believe, okay. Let's see. Yeah, Gary, like you said, yeah, like Jeremy said, if you want to believe Doomcock, that's fine. I don't. Yeah, Doomcock gets his info from 4chan and from 8chan and literally has been caught stealing other people's supposed stuff. The stuff that he's supposedly been right about has only been from stuff that he gathered from other people. So nope. Yes, absolutely. This is the thing. Kathleen Kennedy is definitely not fired, but respect to Dave and John for being amazing creatives and making amazing Star Wars content. Why can't we just give credit where credit's due and just be happy, right?
Right.
Johnny says, I'll watch Batman and Robin. I think nostalgia. Passion of the Christ, not rewatchable. You know,
Oh, I
that's
hate
a
that
hot take.
movie.
So that's
I
a hot
hate
so that's a hot take for some Christians, right? But here's the thing. Johnny works at a church. Johnny is a fellow church worker, and I agree, Johnny. I don't need to see that movie all the time. I saw the movie once. I get it, right? I think that in concept, I like the idea that it was like it's like the Batman Begins of Jesus movies, right? It's like real world. Hey, this is what it ain't like these other Jesus movies that you see where they whip him a little bit. He's like and then he carries a cross and he gets there and they put nails to his hands, but he just seems like he's okay. I mean, like that movie showed you like in detail what it's like to go through that. That being said,
the problem.
that being said, as a Christian myself, I get it. And I'm thankful. But I don't have to see it over and over again. I don't have to watch it over again. It is what it is. Let's see. Hold on a second here. This keeps jumping around on me. See, I've watched Beetlejuice 157 times. It keeps getting funnier every time I see it. Tiffany can watch Beetlejuice all over. Like I've only seen Beetlejuice like 3 times. So, but it's funny. Yeah, it's good. RJ asks, who's worse, Star Wars haters or DC haters?
That's a good question.
Dude, I don't even think I got time for that.
Good question.
I don't even think I got time to delve into that, man. That's a deep dive right there, bro. H Barts with a $5 super chat. Thank you, H Barts. Says this man, Cameron Pasha, is Doctor Strange with the astral form stuff. You ain't lying though. I mean, seriously, like, really, like when I saw that they were doing that stuff, guys, I was like, we've reached an all-time low. But that's what they're doing. They're fandom menace babies. We've reached an all-time low where they're literally talking about like, we're flying around Kathleen Kennedy's, office and she's been fired and whatnot. It's just like, no, guys, no, this is some weird conspiracy stuff. You just need to let that stuff go. You seriously, because that right there is jumping the shark. Doomcock jumped the shark.
More like jumped into the shark.
Into the shark. Yeah. Let's see. We'll catch up with this. When people talk about Doomcock subscribers, I just see those purple minions. That's funny.
Oh boy.
Hold on a second. Yeah, where's the sequel to Passion of the Christ? Where's the sequel?
Oh my god, he's actually trying to make that shit. I'm like, why? Just why?
I know, man. I know. Let's see. What's up, Josh? Good to see you, Josh. Good to see you, man. Caden, is that true? You're Doomcock? Well, bet I got a new unappreciation for you. David says Star Wars haters are worse. So is Josh. Josh says Star Wars haters are worse. He's James here says I think all the extreme haters are probably the same to an extent. That's you know what? That's a good point. Yes, John, they actually had a seance. Does this mean Kathleen Kennedy is a reptilian alien too? Probably. What's next? Bigfoot is George Lucas's love child. Yeah. It just, I don't know. But it is what it is. More like jumping into the shark. Yeah. So DL, you've seen this trailer. Yes. All caught up now. DL, you've seen this trailer. What was your first impression of this trailer, bro?
I really, really liked it. Yeah, I did feel like the Godfather vibes with this trailer. I digged it a lot, and it's really interesting to see how Boba Fett is like, ruling under this. I guess we don't know exactly what the gangster like system fully works, but it's interesting to see how he goes about running things. Like, he's not as ruthless as Jabba, but he also makes it clear that he's not someone you want to mess with. So really liked it. I think it goes without saying, the effects look great, the action scenes look great, and I'm really excited to see where the story goes.
Heck yeah. David here says Mike Zero is saying that George Lucas is making Star Wars 10, 11, and 12 with Favreau and Filoni, and Zero doesn't mention Kathleen Kennedy is making this movie. Kathy is way younger than Lucas, LOL. Yeah, look, anything that gets made, that's people got to remember. Like, these are the people in charge. Like, Kathy is in charge. She is the she's the president of Lucasfilm. Like, that's her job. She runs the company. She's not writing the scripts. Okay. She's not doing the day-to-day stuff. That's why she hired Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau to come up with a story. That's why they have a story group, that they come up with a story. They do this thing, and guess what? It's all good. Mm-hmm. It's all good. And so I don't know. That's just what's going on. As far as all the Kathleen Kennedy stuff, look, she's not fired. She ain't going nowhere. She's fine. But as far as Boba Fett, as far as that goes, this looks absolute like fire. So I showed this picture. I don't know if Austin's still there. This right here. Oh my gosh.
Eyes here.
Oh
yeah.
This picture, man, him looking at the helmet, getting ready to put the helmet on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Ain't no dad bod joke here, man. This guy will literally rip your lungs out.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
This dude ain't playing. This dude right here is not playing at all. I love this artwork.
Yeah.
As a Boba Fett fan. And by the way, I just went to GameStop the other day, and I saw. Now, mind you, it's way too expensive. There's no way that a Slave One ship should be $150. That is absolute BS.
Oh, that's actually cheap. That's actually cheap.
Well, they were doing no. It ain't like the Razor Crest thing that I'm getting. That's like super detailed and all that. Like, it's just like the regular like ship. But I mean, that's what they were doing with the X-wings. The X-wings for Luke's X-wing and for Poe Dameron's, $100. Literally a couple of years ago, they were like $35, $40. Now all of a sudden they busted up to $100, and Slave One is $150, $149.99. Get off of that ticket, because you ain't going to sell too many of those. That's why it ends up sitting on the shelf for months and months and months. You want to talk about not being able to sell toys when you price them out of like It's a kid's toy. It's literally just a kid's toy, but you're selling it as a collector.
So it's not highly detailed or anything like that.
No, I mean it's just a regular Slave One thing. I mean it's a good size, but it's just not that. But my point being is it's Slave One. Yes, Gary, it is still called Slave One.
Yes,
right. It's a fire spray class ship. That's the type of ship it is.
Fire spray.
Well, that's what it is because of the way that it shoots. That's what it's called. You see Slave One up there in the upper right hand corner there. Which like I don't have a problem with it. I mean, that's the class of ship it is. But this idea, that they were saying, that they were replacing the name of it. No, it's still called Slave One. Man, look at the close up on this. I love that he still has the dent.
Yeah,
that's fantastic. I love the new design, like Austin said, like the update on the outfit. Yet it still has the armor. The armor looks great. So this is just amazing looking, and I'm excited. I'm excited for this show. James says looks like fire. So I had to do a stream about it. I had to jump on here and just be like, hey, I got to talk about this thing because Johnny, yeah, right. The seismic charge that goes off. Are you kidding me? Mm-hmm. Like that every time it's absolutely amazing. In fact, you know what? I now got to find that because I think I'm going to use that now when people become members. Like, boom, like, oh my god, it's fantastic. It's absolutely fantastic. So, so that's just kind of my thoughts on it. I just felt like I had to do a stream on this and real quick this afternoon and just talk about my love for Boba Fett, my love for Star Wars, the fact that that this looks fantastic, and we got a lot of great things to look forward to when it comes to Star Wars. Star Wars is very much alive and well. It is not dead. It is very much alive and well, and has a great future ahead of it. And so, anybody who tells you any different, they're lying to you.
Yep. They're in denial.
I don't care how many seances they do. I don't care how many stupid things they do. They are lying to you, right, Johnny? Kablam! So we're Star Wars fans through and through. So we'll just go around real quick. Your final thoughts, Austin. Final thoughts on this, man, and what you want to see most from Boba Fett.
Oh man, super excited. Like I said, I can't wait. I think this is when they announced this last year. I was so hyped because I think the Boba Fett episode next to the Luke Skywalker episode of season 2 is the best episode for me. I'm most excited to just see what he does again with these action sequences, man. I love the style of Robert Rodriguez and just how he directs that action. How he make Boba Fett, if you notice, he doesn't move a lot. Mm-hmm. He's kind of in one place, and everybody's coming at him, and he takes them on that way. And so the style of it's very gritty, it's really raw, and I hope they keep that. I mean, I'm not asking for an R-rated Star Wars thing, but I hope with the brutality and that, I hope it gets pretty close with this. So that's where I'm at.
Hey, front man, good to see you, man. Haven't seen you, front man, in a while. Good to see you. As normies are already losing their minds. It's great. Right. DL, your final thoughts on this?
Man, I never thought I would be excited for a Boba Fett show because, like, I have not liked Boba Fett up until Mandalorian season 2. I'm going to be real. He doesn't do shit in the original trilogy. Unless people read the comics and the novels, I don't understand why you like this character so much. Other than, he looks cool. But now, I am a fan of his. And I'm so looking forward to this show. Like, I'm I don't really have a lot of expectations for it, because the story can go anywhere. So I'm willing to go wherever the story is going to go, as long as it's really good. Of course, there's we can hear rumors and theories going around about who's going to appear in this show. Some people say Cat Bane may show up. Some people say other people may show up. But wherever it goes, I just hope it's a really good story. I'm already on board. So let's go.
DL coming in hard on this thing, man.
Today I'm going to teach you guys how to make your own pumpkin spice latte. First, get your coffee, then get your pumpkin. Ready?
That floor, he has to mop and clean that floor. He just destroys his house with everything that he does. All right.
Yep.
I'm sorry. I don't know.
Yep.
That's the most disturbing part about all that for me.
Just telling
He's
you.
destroyed his house. He wasted a whole pumpkin, man.
Just telling you, man. Just telling you. Yeah. Look, he talks sass to Vader. Boba Fett just don't care, man. Look, Boba Fett even, look, I know, okay, you want to say that Boba Fett didn't do nothing, but listen, Boba Fett was a presence. And that was the thing, was Boba Fett is the only person to talk back to Vader in the entire original trilogy and live.
Yeah, he talked a good game, but then he got...
Oh, no. There was a mutual respect. No. There was a respect there with Vader for Boba Fett. You knew because if anybody else had said that to Vader, Vader would have been, look what Vader did to Lando. When Lando started acting, he's like, that wasn't part of the deal. And he's just like, well,
look what Vader did to that one dude in the meeting. Saying the wrong thing. Just bro. Oh, he could have shrunk that helmet in and just gone.
Plot armor that Vader didn't crush his skull right then and there. And then episode 6, what happened?
In episode 6, hold on. In episode 6, there was a fight. Hold on. But that's mostly George Lucas, though, where George Lucas did not understand the excitement of everybody to see Boba Fett in
the fan reception.
The fan reception of him in Empire, and so there, there's all these weird little nuances that, like, when the behind the scenes stuff, just like Harrison Ford hated the character of Han Solo, so he wanted to stay dead, right? But George wanted to sell action figures. He's like, I can't sell dead Han Solo action figures, right? And then they still make a frozen carbonite action figure, but hey, whatever. But the thing is like Han wanted to, or Harrison Ford wanted to stay dead. Then on the flip end of that, George didn't understand the appeal of Boba Fett. And so it's an accident that happens, like he gets hit in the jetpack and, and it goes flying. But still yet when he was doing his thing, dude. Yeah. And I'll agree. Comic book Craig, I actually prefer the original voice.
I don't agree with that.
The original voice just seems better to me, but that's it. Yeah, I mean, and then the idea of no disintegrations. Obviously, some stuff had gone down. You knew that Boba Fett. It was stuff that you didn't necessarily see DL on screen, but it was the stuff that was insinuated about Boba Fett. It was like, hey, no disintegrations. This guy he's there to stand there, yes, and look menacing and talk
and he's
back.
Respected amongst the galaxy. And that's kind of the thing, right? Is why Vader didn't kill it. He's respected amongst the galaxy type thing. He's one of the best known bounty hunters. So yeah, I think it's I can't wait.
You could add that same logic to Darth Maul. He didn't do much in the Phantom Menace, but they added more stuff after that. So it's like,
yeah, it was a mysterious character. Johnny says that guy's house is over. I agree, Johnny. Yeah, that's a $14 pumpkin. Like, that dude has like many.
Thank you, Johnny.
Many of those.
Today we're going to be baking Nana's birthday cake recipe. First ingredient is egg, flour, icing. Combine all the ingredients into a batter, and there you have it. Ready?
Bam! Chuck it.
Just saying, hey, guess what? We got one more guest who's gonna come in here at the end here, and that is Crazy Joe. What's up, Crazy Joe? It's been a while.
Oh, he's muted.
Yeah, shall we act like we can hear him? Yeah. Yes, Crazy Joe. Yeah. Oh, that's amazing. Yes. Yes. Oh.
I'm
yes.
glad you agree that Joss Whedon's was superior. But anyway,
oh, he must have been having some internet problems. That must have been the problem there.
Must have cut out or something.
Yeah, so sorry for
so that guy was just throwing stuff at the wall to see what would stick.
Pretty much.
I love giving my Nana a warm cream pie. But how do you know when it's ready? All you do is throw a little piece at the wall, and if it sticks, it's done.
I have to clip Austin's reaction right there.
He's having a heart attack.
I know. Like,
I hate that guy so much. That is such good food, man. Like, that's a whole cake.
Yeah, but how do you know it's good? Maybe it's a terrible cake.
Still, man, the house. Who's gonna clean the house?
Austin's like over here, like all serious about the food. Like,
it's still real to me, damn it.
So concerned with the food.
It's a waste. It's good food. I can
It's a waste of food.
So worried.
How'd they go clean the house?
Jeez.
Sheree feels me. Sheree feels me.
So worried about that food, man. Like, geez. Okay. All
right. She's a mother. You would understand.
I'm a foodie. I like food.
You're a foodie. Maybe you'll get an invitation to the barbecue.
Hello, ladies. Welcome to the barbecue.
I didn't even see any burgers. That's a terrible barbecue.
Just saying.
Did he have any wieners?
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah. Put some sweet baby rays on that wiener.
It's happening again. We're only an hour and 30 in. And it's middle of the day. I just woke up.
Jalapeno Cheetos, where did you go? I had a whole bag a minute ago. I think I blacked out and woke up with a Cheeto-crusted mouth.
I have to stop eating.
Was that you, Enosh?
No, it's not me, but it's funny.
That guy looked like he could be you, like younger you or something.
Hey, chill out.
So just chill out. You know, drink a 7-Up, eat a moon pie, quit murdering people.
Or go to Arby's and get a good chicken sandwich.
Yo, Hulkamaniacs, it's me, Hulk Hogan. Check out my new look. Brother, I was at Arby's scarfing down a chicken cordon bleu. That natural chicken tastes righteous. That's because it's not all pumped up with phosphates and fillers, which gave the Hulkster an idea. Maybe I don't need to be pumped up either. Who needs to be doing bench presses and deadlifts all day?
Now all of Arby's chicken is made with 100% all natural, all delicious chicken. Try our chicken cordon bleu with ham and melted.
Again, if it's 100% chicken now, what the heck was in it before?
You don't want to know. There's plenty of documentaries out there.
Yeah, and I've watched them all, and I still want my McDonald's chicken nuggets. Leave
I still want my chicken, man. I want that chicken sandwich.
Give it to me.
Yeah. That Arby's chicken sandwich does look good, though. I got it in there.
Yeah, like they don't have those anymore. Like, where are they at?
You know what the best sandwich at Arby's used to be, and they haven't had it forever, was the Philly beef and Swiss. That it had a Parmesan cheese like sauce on it, and like I'm not big on condiments or like sauces and stuff like that, but it had a Parmesan cheese kind of ranch sauce kind of thing, and man, it was on that Philly beef and Swiss. It was so good, and they stopped serving it. And I don't know. But Joe, you came in here at the end, man. What's going on with you, bro? How you doing today?
Oh, doing good. It's a day. It's a day that ends in Y.
There you go.
One of them.
Mask of Shy says, I prefer my chickens recently killed, all natural. I want the McDonald's employee to kill the chicken in front of me.
So here's the one thing I got to say about Boba Fett.
Here comes the bad take.
I am very
Oh,
disappointed.
mine wasn't a bad take already?
I'm very disappointed that Joe Johnston has never gotten to make a Boba Fett movie. Joe Johnston has always wanted to make a Boba Fett movie. He's one of the co-creators of the character. You know, he worked on Empire and Return of the Jedi. And in like 2010 or 2011, he actually approached George Lucas and said, I would very much like to make a Boba Fett movie before the sale to Disney. And he was turned down flat. So I'm really hoping that at some point Disney lets Joe Johnston make a Boba Fett movie, because this guy has wanted to do that forever.
There's
But
the two people that
oh, go ahead.
I
Yeah.
would say the two people that it's a travesty they haven't done a Star Wars film by now is Joe Johnston and Steven Spielberg. They need to do a Star Wars movie.
I feel like Spielberg's time is
I
past.
disagree. Oh, 20 years ago, dude, his time came. That dude
Yeah.
hasn't made a good movie in the past 20 years, 25
Oh.
years.
What do you
I
mean? What do you mean?
Wait, Spielberg?
Name Steven Spielberg's last not notable good movie. Notable.
Ready Player
This
One.
guy-
Ready Player One. Ready Player One.
Okay, that's his first good movie since Schindler's List. I'm not kidding you.
No,
watch West Side Story be good. Watch
Indiana
West Side
Jones
Story
and the
be
Kingdom of the
Trash.
Crystal
It's gonna
Skull.
be absolute trash.
Okay,
Now,
War of the
Indiana
Worlds.
Jones was terrible.
War of the Worlds.
Whoa.
Terrible.
Hold on a second.
Oh, and
As
forgettable.
moderator, hold on just
I like
a second.
Crystal
Hold
Skull.
on just a
I have this argument ready, so I've been.
Hold on just a second here. So I am a Crystal Skull lover. Okay. I
too.
love Crystal Skull. But even I will absolutely not put Crystal Skull in as an argument for Steven Spielberg's greatness. Because
no, absolutely no.
because it is because it's just not. It's not a horrible movie, but it literally has a rubber snake in it that you could tell is absolutely lifeless and rubber. It looks like it was all shot on a.
I don't know. That's like the most realist thing in the movie.
I'm just saying but there's like scenes. There's scenes like the quicksand scene and like even the graveyard scene and stuff that you could tell it was literally shot indoors, on a set. Right, it's not shot outside. It's not shot on location. You can tell it's just. It looks like it's a sitcom almost. With like the quality of it, it's weird. You could tell that everything's fake. You could tell that the ground is fake. You could tell that the leaves are fake. You could tell that the surroundings are fake. That it's inside, on a soundstage, and then the monkey scene is
the monkey and the gophers. Like what the hell?
The gophers The gophers I'm fine with. The
What's
gophers
wrong with the monkeys?
Dude, the CGI is horrible.
Was that CGI?
Was horrible, but it's just so goofy. It was so goofy having the monkeys swinging with Shia LaBeouf. Like, why is this happening?
I mean, come on. Are you kidding me right now? Was that CGI? Was that CGI? Hold on a second.
I have no idea if it was CGI.
There's no way they got all those.
Monkeys swinging.
All those monkeys swinging with Shia. They got real monkeys to do it.
Oh, bro, that'd be wild.
Come on, bro. Like, hold on.
The gophers, like, they annoyed me because they kept showing up like 4 or 5 times in the movie. Like, why do we keep cutting to these gophers?
Well, they were number one. They were prairie dogs. But you know what is actually amazing? Those prairie dogs were CGI, and I had no idea. I had an argument with someone that those were real prairie dogs. Turns out they were CGI. Those things look damn real.
I mean, look. Here's my thing. Steven Spielberg made Jaws, Third Encounters. He made E.T. This guy was the pioneer of cinema. And then he just made crap. He hasn't made anything notable for the last 20 years.
Yeah, that was real. That was real right there.
Oh, yeah, those are the real monkeys.
Look at the real monkeys.
Oh, God. And like you said, that this...
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, what is it?
I don't. What's wrong with it?
Oh man, the green screen is real.
Scene, but it's like this is an entertaining scene, but it's like the fact
but you can't complain about the use of green screen in Kingdom of the Crystal Skull if you're not going to complain about it in Last Crusade, because Last Crusade looked even shoddier. the scene where they were in the airplane and it was clearly blue screened. Like that looked
Okay.
worse than
It
this
still looks
does.
better to me though. It still looks better to me.
Yeah,
than,
no,
than-
this
than
feels
this
like
time.
this feels like they literally like in the meeting room said we want people to know this is a green screen. Like we want this to feel fake.
Yeah, the whole movie feels like even though it's better CGI, like you know what I mean, like it's more photorealistic. The problem is that you can tell that it's not actually happening anywhere near anything like this. You can tell that it's like inside a room where like they just did this. You know what I mean? And so that's the problem that I have with it. It just
Like- we wouldn't be bothered by this if the previous 3 movies, like 90% of the set pieces, they actually went out and did that stuff. They actually got dirty. They actually, were getting hurt in those films. And then we get to Crystal Skull where it's like, oh, it's everything's soundstage. So like, it just feels kind of jarring a little bit. Like they did their best. It's way better than what they did in the prequels. Like, but it's like, it still takes you out a little bit.
Yeah, I love Steven Spielberg. Like you said, I mean, he's given us some of the greatest adventures ever.
Sci-fi, yep.
In sci-fi. But I think it's smart of him actually to that he has said like that was George's thing. That was was the Star Wars is George's property. He wanted to leave it alone, and just not have a part of it. By the way, Joe, I'm so bummed, man. I haven't talked to you since then. Like, so the Tron stuff came out, like you can get the Tron, arcade up 1 game, whatever. And I was so excited. I've been waiting for that thing my whole life so that I could actually get that thing. And if it had been 2 months ago, I would have been able to order it. And then I lost my job. And then they announced the stupid thing.
We got to get you one, man. We got to get a GoFundMe or something.
I swear, man.
Enosh needs a Tron.
So bummed. I am so bummed. Like, it's depressing.
Tron.
It's depressing.
Yeah.
I have wanted that game for like my entire life, and then it comes out, and I'm just like you, because you sent me the picture of it, and I was like, okay, yeah, and I was thinking, for some reason, I was thinking like it might come out next year or something, and then like I'm like all excited. And then like I lost my job, and then like a couple of days later, they're like pre-orders go up, and then the pre-orders all sold out, and then like they got it on Walmart and Target and stuff now, so like you could still get it. But I was just like, the timing.
Come on, guys, let's get some super chats in here. Let's get Enosh a Tron machine.
It hurt my soul. It hurt my soul, dude. Like I just gotta sell. But
I get it. I was out of work a couple years ago.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, it's just it is what it is. But but you told me about that Tron upright arcade 1 game, and I was like, yeah, and then it was like, no.
And also they jacked the price up. Like that thing's more expensive than any of the others.
$699. Yeah. I mean, it's got 2 Tron games. I'm impressed that they put Tron Deadly Discs on there as well. That's another reason why you'd want that game, because it's got Tron Deadly Discs on there. And I mean, it's got the old school, like flight simulator, controller, and it's got blue lights or whatever, black lights and stuff. I mean, it looks sweet. And like I said, like that would have been my Christmas present this year. But yeah, no, I'm kind of bummed. But Enosh will have to get over it. But what's weird? What's weird? Like finding a job. Like seriously, I have been fully employed since I was at least 21 years old. Right? Like actually before that, like I've had a full-time job since I was 16.
Wow.
Like I immediately got to work. Like I didn't have a full-time job. I had 2 part-time jobs at 16. By 17, I was working full-time, and I worked full-time. Like I lost a couple of jobs, got laid off from a couple of jobs, but I literally went and got another job. Right? I mean, like right within the week. But from the time I was 21, that's when I started working at Kinko's, and I worked there for 14 years. FedEx bought us and everything. I worked, and I went straight from Kinko's to another company that came and got me. Like they headhunted me, because I was in sales, and they really liked what I did. So they came and got me, and I went straight to this other business. And then I went straight from there to my first, and I worked 2 jobs because I worked in the church as well for, years, bivocational. But then my first, about 5 years ago, I did, I went into full-time ministry. So I went straight from there into my first church assignment. And it's like, this is the first time that I just have not had a job. Like, and looking for a job is weird.
It is weird. Like, I just got a job with Amazon, and it took a minute for me to get it. So.
Like you got all these options and stuff, but yet at the same time you have no options, and it's weird because you have these options, but then it's like trying to pick the right one, and then you have some that will try to put pressure on you, but you want to leave doors open because like the ones that you really want, you don't seem to hear much back from like right away, or it's just
right.
Yeah,
so frustrating. And then like I had an online interview scheduled today for 11 a.m. and they didn't call. They didn't call. Like they told like the whole online thing. I filled out the whole online thing, did this whole thing, and then like they just didn't call. And then I went to their website and stuff, and then they're just like, there's something wrong with your system today and stuff. But they never sent me a message. They never told, like I was supposed to do this virtual tour thing. Nothing. Like I have no idea. idea. Benson says, start your own church. You could be like Steve Carell and fund it with your toys. That's funny. Actually, we're talking about that possibility of starting a church. But even that takes time. And the reality is like even with that, like the idea to be at a place where like I could actually do that for a living, that's going to take time. You know,
you could be the I'm sorry, what you're Baptist, right?
No.
No. Okay. What's your denomination?
So currently I'm in the Church of the Nazarene, but I'm thinking about possibly just going independent at this point.
Because I was going to say you could be like the Protestant version of Father Roderick. Are you familiar with Father Roderick?
No.
Oh, he's a Catholic priest who's here on YouTube, and he's like really into Star Wars, and he does like Geek Mass every Sunday. He live streams like Geek Mass and his homily.
Geek Mass?
Yeah, he does like a Catholic Mass online every Sunday, but
I'm gonna need the link to that channel.
He'll talk about Star Wars. He'll talk about he's great.
See, that's me. That's
I'm
me.
gonna need a link to that channel.
Yeah, well, and a lot of people have said that to me, and like whatever I do, like I actually plan on starting something like that. That's actually something that I plan on starting is like another channel where like it's focused on that, and people who want to come over from this channel can go over there. Because I've had a lot of people reach out to me and say, "Hey, Enosh, we really like some of the conversations that I have with you about spirituality and stuff." And so look for that. That is coming, by the way. I'm just trying to put together like how it's going to be and what it's going to be. So. For sure. But yeah, in the meantime, I probably got to sell my soul to get one of those Tron Upright games.
As you do,
As you do, make a deal.
Bro, I'm still trying to get a PlayStation 5, so I feel you.
Hey, how do you think I got my Series X in January? Been soulless for 9 months now. Feel great now.
But but Crazy Joe, I mean, what do you think of this trailer, man? Are you feeling this?
Yeah, well, I mean, look, anything they put in this trailer was just going to be gravy. They had me at the title. Yeah. But true. You guys were talking a little bit about the voice. I will say I still find it very bizarre and slightly off-putting not hearing that voice come out of Boba Fett, because I'm like, it's like it's just so ingrained. Like that's the voice of Boba Fett I hear. He's no good to me, Dad. Like that's what I expect. So I'm still over a decade later getting used to a new Boba Fett voice. And I criticize people when they complain about Kermit the Frog's voice. So I guess I'm not one to speak. Because there's still people complaining, oh, Kermit doesn't sound right. It's like, that's because he has a new performer. Get over it. But then I get the same problem with Boba Fett. So go figure.
Yeah,
I was on a Max's stream last night, and we watched some really interesting Kermit videos.
I saw that. I liked that. That was funny. That was funny. I laughed.
Kermit was.
Hold on. What was this? Echo Base Network. It says, D, what part of Al are you in? If you're from Al.
I just replied saying D and Al are abbreviations for my full name. So. Yep.
I love it. I love it. That's awesome.
What part of Al are you in?
Yeah, Benson's. I'm not
Alabama.
that preacher. Benson's. Yeah, this is funny. Benson's. I'm not that preacher. I'm not going to ask for a jet. I promise you, I will fly coach with all the demons in the tube. I'm fine with that.
Yes.
I will
Yes.
absolutely do that. But I will ask for a Tron upright video game. There you go.
Right, exactly.
They're like, brothers and sisters, I ask you right now to join with me in prayer. Join with me in prayer and with your financial blessings. For yea, the Lord did come to me in a dream and told me, yes, brothers and sisters, he told me, he said, Brother Enosh, yea, I have called thee and set thee apart for this Tron upright video game from 1UP. Yes, he has.
Amen.
Yes, one representing the one true Lord and Savior who has provided the Tron game. Up, for we look up, and the Lord is up there. Yea, it is him who has spoken, and I received it in his blessed name. And I said, yea, Lord, I will be zapped by the MCP. I will be taken into the computer world and fight for the users, Lord. I will fight for the users, all of the users.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Can I get
Thank
an
you,
amen,
Jesus.
somebody?
I'd like to point out that there is this false prophet. The Lord who has provided the upright machine is not Dillinger. Dillinger stole the machine.
Praise the Tron. Praise the Tron.
Until then, get excited for Tron 3 with Jared Leto.
Right. One day.
Oh my God, it's so hard because I want to be excited for Tron 3, but then Jared Leto.
Oh man, his internet just keeps knocking out. I swear, I don't know what's wrong with his internet. That's so bad.
You don't like Jared Leto, man?
Let me tell you something, brothers and sisters. The Lord has given us Jared Leto. Yea, the Lord opened up the heavens, and he said, let there be Leto. And yea, it was good. Yes, it was good. People didn't understand it, but there are many people, brothers and sisters, that don't understand the Lord, for the Lord works in mysterious ways, just like the Leto. Yes, just like the Leto. But the Leto has been given to us graciously by his majesty and put in our midst to bring us such wonderful things as the Joker. Yes, the Joker, which is misunderstood. Yes, there are many there. But yea, if you will listen to me now, listen to me now with your ears. Are you listening? Stretch out your hands right now.
Amen.
Stretch out your hands. Austin, stretch out your hand right now. Stretch out your hand. Touch the screen right now. DL from Alabama. Stretch that hand out. You're not even from Alabama, but we are reaching out in faith. Come on, Joe. Reach out in faith. Come on.
If I reach out, just promise me Jared Leto's not going to put a used condom in it.
Probably not. But I tell you right now, I'm telling you right now, brothers and sisters, come together with us. Believe that the Lord can work. Yes, the Lord can provide this ministry with a Tron upright game and provide us with a good Jared Leto Tron movie. The Lord has spoken, and we, brothers and sisters, will see the victory. Somebody say amen.
Amen.
Somebody say amen. Hallelujah. Make it happen. Lord, let it be so in your blessed name.
Lord Jesus.
Hallelujah.
The fire.
Krypton's core. Krypton's, yes, look at it. It's happening. It's happening now. Enosh, can you read my last chat entry? That stream was William's face was priceless. Your last chat, so it's Krypton core. Let me go back here. Sorry. Where's it at? Krypton's core. I think this one. I think it's this one. It says Ready Player One was a love letter to the fans. It was great. I agree with that. Can watch that movie many times. One of my favorites. Enosh, thanks for inviting to the stream. Best stream ever. Taco? Yes, Taco for sure. Love to do it again. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. It was good to have you here, bro. For sure. Yeah, that was fun. That whole stream was interesting, wasn't it, Austin?
That it happened. Oh God!
No,
Jennifer.
Jennifer Lopez. It's me, Jennifer Lopez. I'm here for tacos and burritos.
You know, Jennifer, you don't have to introduce yourself every time now. We know who you are. It's just
I want to make sure people know. I want to make sure people know that I'm Jennifer Lopez, the real Jennifer Lopez.
You are the real Jennifer. How are you doing today? Are you doing okay?
I'm doing wonderful. I've had plenty of tacos today. I had 5 tacos when I first woke up, and then I washed it all down with a burrito and a soda pop.
It's only 6 o'clock. You've already had soda and 10 tacos.
It's 6 o'clock and I want to order. Gotta make a run for the border. Gonna give you all I got. Give me some tacos and a soda pop.
You about to get canceled.
You can't cancel Jennifer.
You cannot cancel Jennifer Lopez. I eat tacos and burritos. Yeah, do you like tacos and burritos?
Not the ones you selling.
Yeah.
I'm having tacos for dinner tonight.
I got taco flavor kisses for my dad.
Leave me out of that.
Taco flavor kisses for my
No,
dad.
my girlfriend will kick your tumor head ass.
Listen to me right now. I am Jennifer Lopez. I will kick your girlfriend's butt and take her man from her because I can have any man I want. I'm Jennifer Lopez and I eat tacos and burritos.
Filled with DL, apparently. No, oh, God.
Bring her on. Let me see that girlfriend of yours. I don't believe that girlfriend of yours
Saggy puppet
exists.
back? Can we get the saggy puppet back?
Where is she?
Please get the saggy puppet back.
Where is she? Tell me where she is. I've never seen this girlfriend of yours. I just hear her voice. Never seen her.
You done messed up now. You done messed up now.
Well, not the first time.
I think you're just knowing her voice. Your girlfriend does not exist.
Oh boy.
I'm really Phil Johnson.
Yeah, it was like,
and then she's just gone. She's just gone. I don't know what
Thank God. Hope she doesn't come back. Goodness.
DL loves Jennifer, and you know it.
He does. He loves Jennifer. How can
don't
you not
put
love
that
Jennifer
out there.
Lopez?
I love Jennifer Lopez, just not what came on screen a few seconds ago.
That was Jennifer Lopez.
That was Jennifer Lopez.
From what version? South Park? Like what?
Yeah.
What?
I have issues with I have some issues with Jennifer Lopez. I've heard some horror stories from people who worked with her. She's apparently not nice.
That's why I put all my faith and love in the Jennifer Lopez who eats tacos and burritos. Yes. Amen. Jordan, yes, we did hear about Chris Pratt. We heard about Chris Pratt. That's an interesting story that I'm sure we'll see more developing. Anchorman says, I want to see a movie cast Enosh as Jesus. Do you really?
No,
I mean,
I'm sorry. Right. No,
you know who I'd like to see play Jesus in a movie? And if you say you disagree, you're lying. Gilbert Gottfried.
Yeah. Stop. Where in the how?
What?
Okay.
What?
First of all,
are you telling me that? Are you telling me that wouldn't be great?
Hey, Princess Pilot! Why are you putting me on this cross?
I mean, like, is he gonna? You're crucifying me here. Come on, are you nailing me to this cross? I gotta carry my own cross here. What's going on?
Peter,
I don't
why
understand.
do you not have any faith in me? What are you thinking?
oh come on,
He's already the greatest screen Abraham Lincoln we've ever had. So.
Hey, as long as you don't say,
there's one here who's gonna betray me. Now I'm not gonna say who it is, but Judas, it might be. I'm just saying.
H Barts here with the $5 super chat. Thank you, H Barts. Thank you, H Barts.
Take my money.
This stream is scaring me, Enosh, on during the day. Right, we're getting this crazy during the day. Imagine what it'll be like at night.
After dark.
The crawling chaos says Mike Zero can play Judas. He does kind of betray us all with his lies. Just saying. Megapodtastic. You said I'll trade Jared Leto for Sam Rockwell.
I'm not saying that I have a sexy man crush on Sam Rockwell, but I have a sexy man crush on Sam Rockwell.
I don't know.
I mean, it's not the man crush thing.
That just ends it. I don't know what I mean. What else? What else do you say after that? I don't even know. I mean,
Well, first of all, it's not the man crush part.
Search your feelings. You know it be
It's the
true.
Sam Rockwell part. Like, really?
No.
Who doesn't love some Sam Rockwell? Guy Fleegman.
I'll tell you that.
If Rami Malek played Jesus, it'd be like the Queen movie, and like it would like recreate all of the Jesus moments, but like, you know.
Well, guys, first
none
of all,
them
we
would-
all know Jesus actually looks like somewhat comparable to like Ryan Gosling. So if we're gonna do something
I
like
will
that,
not watch
I
that
think we should
movie.
obviously have Ryan Gosling play Jesus Christ. I mean,
I'm sorry.
I love how we just went to fan. I love how we just like
more white Jesus, please. No more white.
in the Boba Fett stream. We have gone to fan casting Jesus now.
No.
Can we just stop casting white guys as Jesus?
Yeah, can we please stop casting white people as Jesus?
I, the Christian pastor, am asking, please.
Please.
My casting was appropriate. Jesus was Jewish.
Yeah, there you go. That's all I asked for. Like something like, okay. So I was in church a few years ago, and we were doing this thing about women in the Bible. It was actually pretty cool. It's called Wonder Women. It had a whole Wonder Woman theme. It was pretty cool. But the thing is the people who were in charge of like doing the graphics and stuff, they had farmed out the graphics to do like pictures of all these women, and they had like foam cutouts of all these great women of the Bible, right? And they were all fine because they all had the proper look except for one. And I didn't see the graphic. I had nothing to do with it. But so like we're sitting there on that Sunday morning, that first Sunday morning of this thing, and I'm sitting there and I look up and there's this blonde-haired, blue-eyed girl in like old Bible kind of attire, and I just looked at Tiff and I went, yeah.
Blonde hair, blue-eyed apple pie.
I mean, there's only one. Like, there's like 5 women up there. You know, most were like ethnically, you know, closer to what it would have been. But yeah, you know, I was just like, I don't remember any blonde-haired, blue-eyed girls in the Bible. I mean, I like blondes.
Y'all need to watch Prince of Egypt and look at what they're supposed to look like. They're supposed to look like that. Like that. How does an animated movie get more accurate than live action? What is that?
That's true. That is true. An executive actually pitched that Julia Roberts play Harriet Tubman.
Are you serious?
That is a true story. I'm not kidding you. Truth is telling the truth, people. That's why it's called The Truth. That's a true story. Yes, a pitch was made by an executive for Julia Roberts to play Harriet Tubman. Yeah.
I could make a really nasty comment, but
I think we all could.
Every word of what you just said was wrong.
Wow. Like, who in their right mind would...
That one.
I swear.
That one's just...
Talk about... Like, is that his dog?
What the? There goes Santa. Oh.
I hope they got fired. They've lost their mind.
Hold on, is that true? Ming-Na is...
Oh yes, that is true.
She's nearly 60?
She's 57, 58. Yeah, she's like 57, 58 years old.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
Wow. I would have never guessed
amazing.
That.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ming-Na Wen is absolutely gorgeous. And she's fabulous in pretty much in everything she does, but
killing it. Wow.
57 years old.
Wow. Well, she found the fountain of youth or the Lazarus pit or whatever you want to call it.
Right. What's up, Darkstar? Good to see you, man. Wow. I am. Yeah, I'm kind of thrown back from that. Yeah, that dude Vince says I would have drug tested that executive on the spot.
Sir, we're gonna need you to come with us immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Yeah, that was a whole. Yeah, I can't imagine. Oh, if I were in the room. If I were in the room. Oh. Oh, wow.
Somebody's getting slapped. Somebody's getting slapped.
Oh, I'm going to jail. It's too late. I'm going to jail. I'm sorry. I'm going to jail. It's gonna be bad.
Wow.
I ain't even. Cops are gonna come and be like, "I know what I did. Take me." Like.
Riveting. I'm trying to see if it's like a crop circle, if it tells us something.
Oh my god.
Then he goes back to it.
I'm trying to find something for you guys. Enosh, if you look below, I did share something with you there.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I was too busy.
That's all right. I'm looking for something better.
11,
Okay, now what is
11 times you swore to me no more street tacos. First of all, why does he look like Billy Ray? Why does Jesus look like Billy Ray Cyrus? Second of
Right.
all,
He's not like, don't tell my heart, my achy breaky heart, that you're gonna eat some street tacos. Because if you tell my heart, you're gonna be a fart, but it won't be a fart. I don't know. I was gonna go the sharp route, you know, like. I don't know.
Oh my god!
It seemed appropriate because you were talking about tacos and then you were talking about Jesus.
That wasn't a fart. I do think it's a shart. Wow.
Oh my gosh, that was good. That was good.
Man, Billy Ray Cyrus is Jesus. We need it.
And I've been, and I've let me tell you, I've been that guy on that toilet many times.
Would you look at the time? Oh my god.
The puns. You gotta love them.
Oh, I love being able to laugh at myself as a Christian and just some of the crazy things that people
Hey
do
man,
in the name of Jesus.
one of my all-time, as a Christian, one of my all-time favorite Family Guy episodes is when Jesus comes to live with Peter.
Oh,
I die laughing.
There's these videos where they do these, they dub Jesus over, and like Jesus, it's like an old Jesus movie, and let me see if I can find it. It's really funny, and I know it's not copyrighted, so like we can actually watch it, because we used to play them, and the volume is a little low, so let me see if I can find it here. Let's see, it was a Jesus movie 21, I think. Oh yeah, Vintage 21. Here we go. Okay, so there's a few of these Vintage 21 movies, and oh my gosh, they're just absolutely ridiculous. Hold on a second here. Okay, they've got. Oh, where's part one? It started on part two, so I got to find part one. Hold on a second. These are just, they're absolutely ridiculous. Here's all of them.
I think Danny DeVito should play Jesus next.
Danny DeVito. Wow.
Oh my god.
There's interesting casting. Okay, so we actually we played these at a church that I used to work at. Even that's just how ridiculous these are. Some youth group or something like did these, and yeah.
I am walking in the dirt.
Hey, Peter.
I am walking in the dirt and the rocks and the... Huh?
There's Jesus.
Huh? Jesus isn't a rock. Hey, Andrew. Andrew is my friend. Andrew.
This way.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Hey, Jesus.
Hello, my son. Have a seat.
Hey, Jesus.
I was just sitting here with my stick, enjoying the sunshine.
Jesus, I thought we were playing hide and seek and you weren't hiding.
No, Peter, I wasn't playing hide and seek. I only told you that so you would leave me alone. You see, I'm Jesus. I'm an important guy. I have important things, heavenly things to think about. You're always bothering me with your problems, and this guy's talking about what he wants for Christmas, and
But Jesus, I thought you are our friend.
I am your friend. I just don't have time for you.
Oh, man.
The first church meeting.
Hello. Welcome to the first Christian church meeting. Here are the rules. Rule number 1, spend all of your free time in church. Rule number 2, you're not allowed to have any fun unless you're laughing at how dumb the devil is. Rule number 3, wear t-shirts with my face on it. Rule number 4, always smile and act happy. And finally, wear a stylish beard like mine.
I knew it! Jesus! Ah! No one told me about this meeting, and nice try, sissy. You said I could be a Christian if I gave up all my fun and grew this beard. Look at my beard!
Well, I heard that you missed the prayer meeting for a silly game.
But I had tickets to the Super Bowl, Jesus. That was incredible. The Israelites drove down, kicked the field goal, and the rest said it's good.
Be quiet.
No, well, football.
No.
I love football.
Yeah, I can't believe my dad showed up. How embarrassing.
Oh crap, my fake beard fell off. They're totally gonna kick me out.
Wait, what's he saying? We're all going to play football or something?
Yeah, football, yeah.
All right, stop crying. Rise. You can be a Christian if you promise to burn all of your footballs and never miss church again.
Promise? Yeah, oh boy.
This one's funny. There's only 4 of these.
Do you think he can fly?
Do you think he could fly?
Here he comes.
Well, all right. Now it's time for me to tell you all what you've done wrong since I last saw you. And don't try and hide because I'm Jesus. I will find you. Let's start with you, Peter. You lied to your mother the other day. Andrew, you said a naughty word when you hit your finger with the hammer. James, you laughed at him when he hit his finger. Moving right along, John, you drank too much wine the other night. Not way too much, just enough to make me angry. Matthew, we fell asleep in church, didn't we? Yes, we did. And Thomas, you were slow dancing a little too close with that girlfriend of yours. Let's see. And you, I forgot your name, so you're off the hook for now. Philip, I saw you smoking a cigarette behind that big rock the other day. Thaddeus, I hate to say I saw you stick up your middle finger at someone who cut you off when you were riding your camel. Benjamin, you aren't wearing your WWJD bracelet. Jacob, I don't mind you saying my name, but not after you stub your toe. Frank, you know what you did. I just can't repeat it because I'm Jesus. All right, all you
know what
sinners,
you did.
Come with me. Time to pay the piper.
Pay the piper.
Man, it was only one cigarette.
Man, it was only one cigarette. I heard that.
Look at all these sinners. All right, listen up. Listen to me. I'm Jesus. Listen to what I have to say. I have done many wonderful things. I have healed many people of diseases. I have performed many miracles so that I can tell you this. You're all evil. There is no hope. That's it. Thank you.
And it's unfortunate because like that's literally what like a
Hey,
lot of
everybody,
people
look
think.
at me. I have the holiest donkey in the world.
I have never had so much fun in my entire life. All right, stop. Get me off this thing.
He says, "What
I
in the
walked
name of
on
me
water.
is
I
going
think you
on?"
can walk through the door.
Hey, Jesus, will my donkey get into heaven now?
Just one moment of peace, please. What in the name of me is going on in here?
Yeah, he said that to me. Can you believe it? And so I says to Keith, I says, listen, I'm a Pharisee. I got mad ladies lining up around the block. What?
Oh, let me see. There's that.
Oh, man, we're going to get it.
You're not supposed to be having fun. You're supposed to be praying and reading your Bible. And you guys, how do you expect to get to heaven by playing board games?
Whoa, act cool. Hey, guys.
And these three think they can get into heaven just because they dress like the wise men. They said he was pretty mad.
Well, I'd be mad too if I had to trot around the desert in those sandals. Have you seen them? They're so BC. You know, Rome's not only the most powerful nation in the world, but we're also the most stylish. I mean, do you know how cool you look? Why, thank you.
No problem. Check it out. Repeat after me. Thee before thou, except after thine. You know, I think your feather plume is poofier than mine.
Well, they look the same to me. What do you want me to do about it?
Hope you don't think you're going to the dance on Friday.
Oh no. There are those Pharisee thugs stirring up trouble. Let's go check it out. Yes, my associate and I were wondering. That is to say, we were hoping you could get us into heaven. We know a lot of Bible verses. As you can see, we're very nicely dressed. Nicely dressed for a camel dealer, maybe. I think he got that outfit from the Temple Lost and Found.
Well, I think he made that robe from his mother's curtains.
How much money do you have?
Oh, there you go.
1 coin. Are you serious?
Well, I can get you more.
No, I'm sorry. You'll never get into heaven now. You had your chance and you blew it.
Well, I guess I'll be going then.
You had your chance.
Tucker doesn't even realize I kept his coin.
Doesn't even realize I kept his coin. They're just these stupid videos, man. I tell you what, I don't know why those have just always just been funny to me. And then this one is one of my favorites. My favorite Jesus videos is Jesus pwned you.
Kroger's extra fancy grade apples.
Whoa, not about apples. Hold on a second here.
Throw that pie against a wall.
Exactly. Here you go. This one's funny. It's my favorite Jesus thing. Looks around. The guy. gives him a card and everything. I just think it's just hilarious.
The fake beard Jesus had on made him look like a werewolf.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know how. I don't even know how we got off on that, but that's funny stuff. While we were doing that, our buddy Austin had to leave, but he said he'd be back tonight. So he didn't get all ticked off about the Jesus stuff. Don't worry. Austin's cool. But Boba Fett, to just sum it up, because we were going to sum it up earlier until Crazy Joe came in. To sum up the whole thing, Boba Fett's cool. Geeks and Gamers drool. All the fandom menacers need to get with it and
Geek That Gamer Kid. He likes to be called Geek That Gamer Kid.
and figure it out. But Echo Base is all right. And to sum things up, Jesus is not the way portrayed in these videos. And I need all your help to get a Tron Upright video game. I think that's about it. That covers it. Yep. All right. We're good. Hey, guys, thanks for being with us today. I'll be back tonight with another stream, obviously. And hey, it's always good to have you guys. DL, you want to tell them where they can find you, sir?
Y'all can find me on YouTube at IMDL. Talk about movies, shows, everything in the nerd and geek culture. The Ghostbusters review is up, so go check out that video. And more videos to come from me really, really soon.
And your girlfriend's real, right?
I'm very sure she's real. She exists.
Okay. All right. If you say so.
You can hear her voice on the Disney reviews. You can hear her voice. She's there.
All right. And Crazy Joe, sir, where can they find you, sir?
Oh, Megapodtastic here on YouTube, Megapodtastic podcast, wherever you get podcasts. My live stream is later tonight. I used to do Tuesdays, but starting tonight, I'm moving to Mondays. Monday at 8 Eastern time tonight. And I'm going to be joined by Toy Galaxy's Dan Larson tonight. So,
what?
Yeah.
How'd you score that, dude?
I ran into him at RetroCon a couple weeks ago.
Dude, you got to tell him. He inspired me to start collecting Boba Fett figures.
Okay, I'll let him know.
I really want to talk to Dan. Dan is such a nice guy. Like, he seems like such a nice guy. And honestly, I mean, like, because obviously I've been collecting for, over 20 years or whatever. And I saw a few years ago when he was first starting, but like he just had, maybe a little over 100 Boba Fetts or whatever. And I remember him talking. He's the one who inspired me to start collecting Boba Fett vintage figures, because I still have my original Boba Fett figure from when I was a kid, right? Complete. And he started talking about his heart, about like why he started collecting. Like, it didn't matter what condition they were in, any of those kind of things. Like, but it just reminded him that each figure that he got, that Boba Fett had been on some kind of adventure. Some kid had taken it on some adventure and done, some crazy thing with it or whatever. And so now I've got some that are covered in crayon. I've got some that are burnt, beyond recognition. I've got, some that are that are missing hands. One's missing both his arms, and just like in different conditions. And then I got this one not too long ago. Well, I got one from a guy, it was his stepdad's, and like his stepdad had died, and like it meant a lot to him and everything. And so I ended up talking about it on the channel, because like that Boba Fett just happened to be, something. And then I got one, and I didn't even know that this was like this when I bought it, because I got it online. And when I got it, it literally had some kid had put Max on the back of it. Like, it was that kid. And it's just, Dan inspired me, man, to start collecting. And now I've got, like I said, about 120 Boba Fetts myself. And yeah, man, that's awesome, dude. That's a really good thing that you landed there, man. Dan Larson, Toy Galaxy. You guys go check out Toy Galaxy. Really, really awesome stuff.
Good guy. I think the best toy specific toy channel on YouTube. Yep. I would say.
And he's not mad at the world either.
No, he's not. He hasn't started a feud with anyone yet.
No, he's not. They don't feud with anybody. They just do what they do, and they do it well. And they talk about pop culture and do great videos. Some videos aren't even about toys. They're about, pop culture cartoons or, movies or whatever. I mean, yeah, that's awesome, dude. That's awesome that you ran into Dan Larson. That's awesome. He's a great guy.
If anyone's got a question for Dan Larson, stop by tonight. We go 8 to 9 Eastern time. And Enos, you want me to send you a link? You want to join us?
Dude, send me a link, man. Yeah, dude. I mean, not trying to hone in on your thing, man. But I mean, like Dan is a cool guy. And like I said, he just that's the biggest thing. I mean, like I've been watching Dan for like a long time, and I just think that's really cool that you landed that that interview. That's really sweet, man. That's cool. Very cool. Very cool. All right, guys. Well, yeah, you can find us on social media. Follow us on all the platforms. Do the things and stuff. And don't forget, we got the giveaway for all of our members and patrons, and anybody who gives a super chat or supports the channel in any way. If you are able to support the channel, we do appreciate it, and so we'd like to give back. So this is going to go to somebody. Why not you? We ended up giving Rhea the Batman Long Halloween book. So congratulations to Rhea. And hey, you know what? Have some fun. Enjoy your fandom and your nerddom, no matter what it is. Don't let anybody tell you that your fandom doesn't matter. Don't tell anybody that theirs doesn't matter either. But seek to have good conversations and fun conversations and enjoy each other, you know? And if you do that, there'll always be a place for you here at the Poindexter Lounge. So next time, stay nerdy. And Boba Fett's gonna be awesome!